It's like Laharo's voice. His voice is like it reminded me how annoying that shit is.
Yeah, it was like
at
more
first when I played Disgaea 1,
scene.
I was good. But then D2 came out and I was like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Like his voice was like more high pitched this time around as opposed to Disgaea 1.
After that, it went overboard.
And don't get me started with Flan.
Ah, yeah, Flan was annoying as hell too. Yeah, them two, Lahara and Flan, they were annoying as fuck. I mean, I still liked the game, but then I forgot how annoying it was. Guy 1, I was like just getting into RPGs, so I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Still waiting on Gab. Can't believe she is not here. That's not
it's again
cool.
a pack of wieners.
All right, so wait a minute. I go to the actual stream, right?
Yeah.
And then I can close it out.
Yep.
All right, so close this
Pretty
out.
much.
To the actual stream, right? Yeah. Pop out. Yeah, I can close this out.
Yep.
All right, that works a little bit better. Okay, so Gab's not here, sadly, unfortunately. We're gonna start this because I got about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of can't go over that.
All right.
And so, welcome people to HPMP episode 13, Phoenix Down, freaking life bottle, whatever items PG that revives. That's life what we're using right now. Exactly, life bottles. So this is episode 13. It's been a while since we actually did this. So we're gonna go through these intros real quick. We only got 4 of us are in here, but we definitely got shit to talk about. So why don't you go ahead, Nightmare, introduce yourself, tell us your favorite JRPG.
Well, it's Nightmare Alpha, and I of course love Persona 4. It's one of the best, if not the best. I mean, come on. It's the last good JRPG. The rest is at best mediocre.
Whoa, fam. Okay, let's get that straight. Like Persona 4 is up there. Do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. But other games being mediocre, I wouldn't even say that kind of. Maybe when Persona 5 comes out, maybe I'll say that.
I'd throw Trails of Cold Steel up there, but that's just my opinion. I know it's dialogue, but you know.
That game is like ridiculously good. Like in story and world building, like holy crap.
Yeah. They really
I've never been so interested in like the world of a JRPG. I can't remember the last time I actually wanted to talk to NPCs. Let's see what was going on.
But on the flip side, I have to say I'm a little bit, not up to date. So maybe there is a game out there that blows my mind. Maybe I finally play Nier and I die of shock or something like that.
Yeah, you probably should.
That's what they tell me when you play that game. Your hair turns white.
The original Nier, or are we talking about Automata?
I don't know.
From what I heard, the first Nier.
Okay, yeah. I got the first Nier as well, and it's like I can't play it right now because I don't know. It's like an old game technically now, and like it's not the graphics that put me off. It's just I got other shit to play.
Yeah, same here. Like once I started doing fetch quests, then I just said, "Nah, I'll do this later."
Exactly.
I see whatever people like it, but god damn it.
All right, so Bob, go ahead and do your intro and tell us your favorite JRPG.
Hey guys, Bowser Carriger here. I am sick, so if I sound horrible, that's why. And my favorite RPG of all time is the greatness that is Xenogears on the PS1. If you haven't played it, get your life together.
Oh shit. I played Xenogears in I think 2012. I'm not sure. And damn, that game instantly went on my top 10.
Didn't they want to make a remake of this game?
They should,
but like licensing issues because the team that made it works for Nintendo, Monolith, but Sony still has the rights to Xenogears itself. So
that makes sense. Again,
I swear they hold on to like the most mediocre licenses.
Well, it's not really a mediocre license. That's really like
no. Like, how do they hold on to other stuff, but like not that, like Xenogears?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, they really, you should never work with Nintendo. This is basically like making a deal with the devil. If you're not like working with Nintendo, it's not a good decision to work with them. That's just, it's just not working out. I mean, we all see what.
So wait, what Nintendo?
Yeah.
Who owns Bayonetta now?
Actually,
Does Nintendo own Bayonetta, or does
No, they don't own the rights to it, but because of the big deal they made out of the publishing, it's probably in kind of a limbo state. And there is probably a chance that a Bayonetta 3 could come out on different consoles, but a Bayonetta 2 will not come to any other consoles. That is confirmed. And please,
really?
don't ask Kamiya Sensei to release it. Please stop him.
Speaking of him, he has me blocked on Twitter. I never even talked to the guy.
That's interesting. I don't know why. Maybe he's
I clicked on his profile and I was blocked. I'm like, what the hell?
Interesting.
You must not like Zatch Bell or something.
Zatch Bell is awesome. So Souls, go ahead and get your intro. Tell us your favorite JRPG.
All right, what's up, guys? My name's Souls. I go by Solo Souls. My favorite JRPG is actually Breath of Fire 3.
Oh,
nice.
Love the little innuendo.
I actually gotta play it.
That's a series.
I gotta play the classic, honestly.
Oh man, I would say start with 3. You'll really like it.
Like I need to play that. Grandia, Wild Arms. A lot of classic stuff.
He gifted me Grandia 2, I believe. I still haven't gotten the chance to actually play that.
But the Grandia games are really cool as well. I haven't gotten into Wild Arms. I actually owned the first one on PS3, but
Wild Arms amazing.
I haven't played it. Yeah.
What other classic game? Oh, Chrono Trigger. I haven't sat there and actually tried to play it, but right now I'm playing it actually.
Amazing game.
And that's actually it. Well, I've tried numerous times to play Chrono Trigger, and I'm just like, I don't care for it. I didn't say it was a bad game, it really is not by any means. But I'm just saying, I just couldn't get into it.
It's understandable. A game like that for me is Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
Yeah, I haven't played that one.
I heard that
one's immensely hard.
It's really hard to get into that, but it's a really good game.
It's dark and gritty and it looks a little bit depressing almost. But that's almost what
it's not as gritty as you think it is.
But Devil May Cry cameo in there. I've heard.
Yeah.
Dante's a party member.
Dante.
Yeah, there's a boss battle. Is he a party member?
Both.
First, he's a boss battle, and then if you go through the extra dungeon in the game, he becomes a party member.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I haven't played it either, but I did know that little tidbit.
Yeah, again, it's nice. It's also one of the very few JRPGs at that time that were completely released in Germany with a German translation. And a French and a Spanish one, I don't know why. No, my copy gets me all 3 versions, and I'm like, wow, it's kind of amazing.
All right. Okay, guys. So first off, I just want to get something a little bit out the way with Nightmare here real quick. Only in a tweet, you said that the Fire Emblem games need the autosave feature after every turn.
Yeah, I say that.
Nah.
I tell you why.
I
tell you why. Nintendo had this campaign running from about how you shape your own destiny and how every decision you make is worthwhile. But then I see people just resetting the console if a character dies, and I'm like, no. Just no. You cannot do this. True, yeah. You want to have us this hardcore difficulty, but you don't want to lose this character, and I'm like, no. So if you really want to enforce committing to something and making decisions, then you have to enforce autosaves, because that's the only way to deal with it. I say it's radical, but on the flip side, I see other games employ that. And I would have something like that in these games. I mean, come on, give it as an option.
Actually, yeah, if a character dies, it just automatically autosaves.
Yeah.
You literally lost them forever. Forget that. You cannot shut off your game and redo it. Oh,
and I'd be down for that being a separate mode, but for the default mode, no.
That literally explains why
I didn't say to enforce it.
Have auto saves and Nier Automata Shadow, so that if they're like close to like this certain specific part, they don't get to restart or something. That's probably why.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
That's one point, but also you have to understand that the original Nier did something with that. They delete your save file at one point, so you can't return to it. That was part of the game.
What game? What game does that? Whoa, what game does that?
The original Nier does that for one of the endings.
What?
Yes. I found this completely.
It deletes your save?
Yes, after a specific ending. It's weird, but it works on a story level, I heard. So if that's the case,
okay.
I mean, come on, why not? I mean, it's safe game manipulation is something that is so often not done, and I find it so fascinating.
Would probably just like if it starts to auto save, people would probably just turn off the game, but then they run the risk of glitching their save file, something like that, breaking it. That's probably why they don't do it too much.
I mean,
all right.
And
so
I mean, at least Nintendo knows how their audience works. Maybe, I guess.
Nah, they don't. They don't. they don't. Well, they've been doing good with the Switch, but we'll talk about the Switch a little later. So real quick, what's everybody playing? What JRPG is everybody playing right now?
I'm kind of focusing on multiple games, but one, Suikoden 2 for the PS1, 2, Trails of Cold Steel 2, and that's kind of it. I'm playing like other games, kind of on the side, but those are like the two major ones.
Okay, all right. So, Cold Steel 2 is just as good as the first one, right? No troubles here. It's just a sequel. Nothing's taken away. Nothing's taken out. You know.
I'm pretty deep into it.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty deep into it. It's pretty much the same as the last one, but with even more stuff added on.
Like I just got past the prologue.
Okay. Well, you should know what I'm talking about. Like, by the way. Okay. But
because I barely started. Cold Steel 1, I think I'm up to chapter 3, or I started chapter 4.
Okay, yeah, chapter 4 I think is where it gets really intense.
Oh, okay, it does now. I should probably start playing that a lot more.
Yeah. Only thing I don't like about it though is that, like I said, it's a lot of dialogue.
Well, it is a lot of dialogue, but it's all like interesting, you know. Like I never get bored whenever I have to read something, you know, even if it's not voice acted. It's just like it's really well written and well translated.
True.
Okay. I can dig it. But as for me,
what about you?
I actually just got done with Tales of Berseria, like probably 2 nights ago, and I gotta say,
what you think of it?
Definitely one of the best Tales games I've played in a little while. And the thing that really makes that game great, I think, is the characters. They all are really, really interesting characters.
Facts. Magilu, she was annoying to me at first, and I didn't like her at all. And I'm like, yo, she grew on me. Like I just expected her to say something crazy and out of left field, and she always did. And yeah, she made me chuckle genuinely a couple of times.
Pretty much a Sky character in a Tales game.
Pretty much. Pretty much. That's a fact. But the only thing about Magilu that's kind of annoying was like it took a long time to fully realize what's up with her. Like what's her story.
Yeah, that's true.
Like she was literally a nothing character. There was no reason for her being there. But she
was like, yo, maybe she's working for the bad guys here. Maybe she's I didn't know what she was doing. It took us to damn near the end of the game to figure out why she was doing what she was doing.
And then once I finally found out, I was like, okay, I guess that was okay.
I didn't think it was that okay. I thought it was like, okay, whatever.
I thought she was like a super special person. I don't know, like an angel or demon.
Well, is she a Moloch or something like that? Because she doesn't say she's a Moloch, but I think she says that she has like Moloch powers.
I don't know if I'm gonna spoil it. Because hey, has everybody here beaten it? I know you didn't play it. Nightmare. You don't play Tales games.
I don't say that I don't play it.
25 hours in.
Oh, you got a long way to go, man.
You do, yeah.
The game was long. I mean,
that was long.
I clocked in, what was it, 50 hours that I clocked in? Yeah, a little over 50 hours. And I was like, oh, man.
It was a long
I mean, it was
game.
good. Don't get me wrong. It's just
It didn't feel like it though. I ain't gonna lie, it didn't feel like it. It was really good.
For me, I like thought about it. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, this game's long as fuck.
Me neither. I gotta give credit to the staff working on the game. They put a lot of voice acting in the game. Like almost every single NPC was voiced.
When I make my review on that game, I'm going to praise the shit out of voice acting. There is so much voice acting going on.
Yes, it is.
Kudos to you.
I was surprised how good the main cast was. Really.
Yeah.
It feels like
did you guys play dubbed or something?
To their role. Magilu definitely played her role like unbelievably good. Like
she did a really good job.
Did
y'all play it dubbed or sub?
I played it dubbed.
Okay,
dub all day.
I didn't like Lafayette's voice. I thought he was kind of annoying. He was a little too girly.
I expected him to be annoying to me, but he wasn't. I didn't expect to like him at all before. From what I played so far, I kind of don't mind him.
He's okay. He looks like a girl. He's in a dress.
Yeah, I wish they could.
I was kind of expecting him to be like that little girl from Star Ocean 4.
Oh god!
Really I was expecting him to be like that.
God,
he technically was like that in the beginning. He was like that in the beginning.
Oh
yeah, first got him into your party. He was kind of like that.
Like one. Oh my god! What the hell was her name?
But yeah, she was annoying.
Line, she was like annoying as hell. I couldn't. No,
she had a little "believe it" line, but she kept saying all over and over again.
I mean, come
on.
Like,
oh yeah, she used to say K after like every sentence.
Yeah.
I just
saw her legs was blind too.
This was weird. I got this game from a friend, and I played I started the opening of it, and the FMV was playing, and I'm like, nope, absolutely nope.
Oh.
I just watched it.
Was it?
Star Ocean 4. I just watched it, and I was like, no, just no. Was just.
I don't think I've ever done that for a game.
I just ejected the disc and gave it to my friend and said, no, just no.
Should have just burned it.
I mean,
isn't that bad? Like, besides story and characters, like the battle system is actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it was really good.
Having a good battle system is cool, but the problem is, I have to like the visuals of a game at least, basically, You can look as ugly as fuck, but if you're looking like the weirdest anime shit I have ever seen, you're out. You're just absolutely out. And then
I don't know why they
keep
keep going for that model, those character designs. I don't know why they keep doing that. They look so awkward when you do cutscenes.
I believe that was because of Microsoft and Xbox. Because I think it should have been a little bit more anime-esque.
It was when it came to PS3, like with the icons.
Yeah, exactly. That's why on the PS3 they actually got the icons and everything back on there. But since it was on Microsoft system, they kind of like wanted to westernize it a little bit, more graphically and stuff like that.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, you're right. It did look like a Microsoft Japanese game.
No, seriously, I got a whole rant because I think in the 360 era, like Microsoft really tried to get their hands into the Japanese market, and they kind of fucked up some games. But that's a topic we're gonna talk about soon, anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, Xbox was kind of lit though when they first came out because that was my first console and I had all the
definitely. I love my Xbox.
Eternal Sonata. They were lit.
The irony was
Blue Dragon. Yeah, they were getting everything at a point, and then all of a sudden, nope, because people in Japan wasn't buying it.
Yeah, they didn't
Xbox fans wasn't buying. They was trying to play some shooters.
According to sales, the Xbox 360 only sold around 200,000 units in Japan.
In its lifetime? Really?
In its lifetime, yes. There were 2 million for original ones and only 200,000 for the second one, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it wasn't that much. It wasn't a million.
Jesus, that is terrible.
That's also the reason why they focused so much on these games, because they wanted to get into the Japanese market, but they couldn't. But they didn't want to abandon the Japanese people entirely, so they produced some games for that.
But like I said, we're going to talk about that a little later. So yeah, we talk about Tales of Berseria. Nightmare, what you playing?
Actually, I'm saving myself for Persona 5 as of now.
Good man. Good man. You know,
He's saving himself.
get your energy. Get your energy ready for that game, my friend. Okay?
But to be honest, I'm
be...
actually eyeing something right now. I thought, you're facing Baal, and I'm like, I need to face a boss myself. So I looked a little bit into Trillion God of Destruction, and I haven't decided yet if I do it, but I'm really interested. I'm really interested.
That'd be a really cool challenge right there. Even defeating normal Trillion, because he has a trillion HP. That's just ridiculous.
That's true. I mean,
like that Baal video. I have a way I can beat him. I just never uploaded it.
Oh, you ain't beat him yet?
I have a way I can beat him, and I tested it, and it looks like there's like a good 70% chance I can win.
Oh, okay.
But I want to live stream it, and then my Elgato kind of crapped out on me, so now I can't even record video. I record video for Nier Automata right now. I gotta buy Elgato. That shit's expensive as fuck.
Then they never drop in price.
No, it does. It's like $130 or something like that.
Yeah,
that's too much. All right, so let's get into these topics. Let's dive into a really interesting topic. Let's talk about Final Fantasy 15.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, beat it, right?
Nope.
Unfortunately.
No, how far did you get? Oh, you don't care.
Well, I got up to here's the story. So I got the game, played it, and I'd say I got around 4 or 5 hours into it. But then my PS4 kind of screwed me over, and I don't know what happened to it. I had to format it, and I lost all my save data. Yep, so I started it again. And this time I got up to the part where I got, I guess, the third King's weapon.
Okay.
And it happened again. The PS4 screwed me. So I said, I'm not pushing that daggone truck no more. I'm done. And I don't know when I'm going to pick that thing back up.
Don't.
That little beginning is so annoying.
Just don't. Just wait for the Game of the Year edition to come out with all the DLC and whatnot.
I mean, because I bought the little special edition that came with the movie, and so I feel kind of obligated to go back to it since I spent that much. Well, I spent that.
Wait. Did you buy the $250 edition?
No, I ain't buy that one. No, the one that came with the steel bookcase and the DVD. Yeah, I ain't dropping that right now. That's crazy.
What the fuck?
If I did, I probably would have sold it by now.
Bob, what you think of Final Fantasy 15?
One of the worst RPGs I played in my life. I beat it and immediately uninstalled it. I will never touch that game again. I could be here for 3 hours going over what I hate about this piece of shit of a game. How the hell did over 10 years of development turn into this piece of crap with characters that aren't likable, are one-dimensional, a plot that makes no goddamn sense, a plot you can't even get the most out of. You don't even see the movie, the anime, is some other side shit that isn't even out yet. And fuck you, Square.
I hate when people tell me to go oh, Shadow, you should watch the movie and you should watch the Brotherhood. And I'm like, nigga, I didn't have to do any of that stuff when I played a great game like Xenogears. A complete story. Come on now, man. It's just terribly put together.
It's just if it's not in the game, well, why do you not put it into the game? If you have to justify a story with a shitty movie or something like that, then you're just doing it wrong.
It's just horribly managed. I don't know how you can be so horribly managed after these 10 years, but it's switching directors and whatnot probably had something to do with it. Well, it did have something to do with it, but still, how can you not tell a complete story? It don't make no sense. Do you guys care about spoilers? Because I actually want to get into some things.
Hey, I don't care about spoilers.
By the time I go back and play it, I'm probably going to forget.
Okay, so guys in the chat. 34 people in here. What's up, guys?
Hey, shout outs to all y'all.
Yeah. Well,
you're making my life way easier.
So, a certain character dies in Final Fantasy 15. Lunafair, whatever her name is. She dies.
Her death had no impact whatsoever.
I'm like, okay, am I supposed to care about her? Do anything for me? She showed up in a couple of cutscenes, and I was like, oh, Arden put a sword through her or something like that. I don't even know. Can't remember. I don't want to remember. But I was like, this is terrible. So they tried to pull a Final Fantasy VII Aerith death. And with Aerith, like you actually spent time with her. Like you actually put her in your party.
Like the party never even interacts with Luna at all.
Exactly.
She never once meets your party in the game.
Never. And
hey,
I'm supposed to care about her dying.
Gotta watch the movie.
No, I shouldn't have to go to any outside source. Okay.
I mean, isn't there enough time? Isn't there enough time? I mean, come on. This is they are roaming through the world on their little road trip because apparently this is now a road trip movie or what, and they're not having time to include a girl. What the fuck?
Oh, you just brought up one of my biggest issues with this game. One, well, it's kind of two issues. One, the open world, boring as shit. Two, the last half of the game, you can't even access the open world. It's gone.
Oh yeah, once you get to a certain point, you can't do anything. And that they try to pull from Final Fantasy VI, and it's still done horribly.
Oh wow,
absolutely horribly. Like, how are you gonna pull something from your previous games and like you don't learn to build
to go back in time to access the open world, which is
how is this game so terribly mismanaged? I don't understand that.
Oh, chapter 13.
Oh yeah, chapter 13. Honestly, when I heard about that chapter, I was like, it can't be that bad. These people are just
that's what I was thinking too.
Fuck. People are being whiners and shit. And I actually play it, and I'm like, okay, this isn't too bad. And then it keeps going, and then I'm like,
it doesn't end.
Fucking end this. What the fuck is going on with this?
You don't get any of your abilities. You have to sneak around.
Yeah,
if you do try to kill an enemy, it takes like 5 freaking minutes.
It's like, did I want to play a Metal Gear game? If I wanted to play a Metal Gear game, I pop in Metal Gear. No. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Who sat there, was play testing it and said, yeah, chapter 13 is perfect. Like, no, that's why they're gonna go and actually change up the goddamn thing. I think to add actually more content to it, but that was just stupid. Chapter 13 was just, I need to smack Tatsuya Nomura or Tabata in the face for that.
You can clearly see at this game that Square decided to just put the design department into the lead of this game. It's just clear that it's style over substance at any point in time.
Facts. Because the game, well, the game looks good. It's just at certain points, it's just like, what the fuck is this? Well, I was playing on Xbox One, so that could have been it. So go ahead, Toast.
Oh, I was gonna say, so do y'all think this is a westernized JRPG?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh hell yeah, it definitely is. Like, it has some like dialogue options that don't mean shit. Like you really can't do anything. It's almost set up like a effect game sometimes with some of the dialogue choices that you get, but they don't mean nothing. They're not impactful.
That's another problem with this game for me is that I feel like they tried to introduce a lot of side characters that had no importance whatsoever. Like Gladio's little sister, she played no major role in the story. All his little side retainers from the kingdom, they played no major role.
No,
like characters just get introduced and then to the earth.
Exactly.
Like there's a lot
what was that guy named?
What?
It was one guy that died. I forgot his name. Like you did like a mission at a cave or temple, and then you came back and like they're dead. And I'm like,
oh, that dude, I can't remember his name.
Exactly.
He was only showing like one scene, so
yeah, and like all the party is completely like struck by this. I'm like, who the fuck died?
Like, you didn't introduce this dude to me. I don't care.
And then what kills me sometimes is all the episodic DLC. Kills me. You got the Gladios DLC, the freaking.
Oh yeah, I just watched the trailer for that, like right before this podcast started.
Yeah, they're not in the game.
Yeah, like visually, it just didn't look that good.
Well, it's pretty much just Final Fantasy 15. Just well, you telling me it's like a downgrade or something like that?
Oh, it's actually. Oh, okay. I didn't think it was actually downgraded.
Yeah, I thought you were saying that it was down.
Oh yeah. It looked downgraded a little bit. Like I could have been watching on Twitter though. That's probably why.
Oh, okay, yeah, you might want to watch it on YouTube or something.
Hey, but the combat. Did anybody else think that the combat kind of got a little boring after a while? Like,
It got
seemed
boring
kind
quick
of
for me.
bland. Yeah.
Like after the first 2 hours, I was just kind of done with it.
Oh, another thing, like I played like a good chunk of it, but did anybody find the king's weapons pointless? Like, I didn't even hardly use them.
Kind of, because it was
for
like
its power. That was it.
I felt as though like
because you lost HP as you kept using it or something like that.
Yeah,
I think
like they didn't do that much more damage. I didn't do anything special.
No, they didn't. Like regular weapons did it just
exactly. And you don't lose HP from using them.
Yeah, and then the magic system was just it was different. Don't get me wrong. Like you can craft stuff into magic, and you can add all these types of effects to it. But it's like game because I can't figure this out. And
my problem with the magic is that your teammates always walked into it.
Oh yeah, friendly fire was on, and I'm gonna use the area effect thing, and everybody's gonna die.
Yeah, they shouldn't have did the friendly fire thing. That was annoying.
It got to a point where I just said, "Fuck y'all! I don't even care about you guys. So you guys could die for all I care. Let them burn alive, get struck by lightning. I ain't care." The combat as a whole, I was just sitting there. I was like, "Am I enjoying this combat?" Because ever since the game started, I was like, I do not care for the combat in Final Fantasy 15 at all. From beginning all the way to the end, I was never like invested or actually got into it. Like I'm playing Nier Automata right now, and I'm already invested into the game's combat, and I can see all the dodging and different types of attacks I'm gonna have to use. For Final Fantasy 15, I was just like, let me hold this button right here, the O button, and just let not this automatically attack. And that was pretty much it. It just wasn't entertaining. I mean, it looked good. Like if you're like watching it, it possibly looks really good.
Yeah.
But if you're playing it, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Another thing about Final Fantasy 15 was the load times. Load times were just stupid. Traveling between hunts and side quests. I was just like, are you kidding? You have to load.
Yeah, and then the
just
fast
to get to the.
Oh man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the fast travel, the load screens that you had to go through.
Yeah.
The load to get to the car.
Oh,
I was like,
the whole car driving was annoying.
I remember once I literally went to make a sandwich, came back, it was still going. I'm not joking either.
I don't know how this game was so bad, and people will praise it and say like, okay, if you like Final Fantasy 15, that's cool with me. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I'm not saying that you're stupid for liking Final Fantasy 15, but I just don't know how it got such high scores. I really don't.
Well, and you know what I was thinking about the open world? I think that they kind of like overdid it. Like they made it too big for it to be that empty.
Yep.
That's another thing. Let me ask you guys.
They could have condensed that a little bit.
Do you guys like in your JRPGs? Do you prefer it to be open world, or you actually prefer it to be a little bit linear?
Kind of linear.
Yeah, I think Tales of Berseria did it the best.
For the simple fact, not a lot of devs can do open worlds right. They just make them too empty.
Yeah, that's a big problem. I mean, if there is something in the open world, nice, but if there isn't, there's no point in it.
Yeah.
Like if you're as good as Grand Theft Auto 5 with your open world, then I'm gonna love it. But if it's just big and empty, it's just like I don't feel like traveling all the way over here. It's annoying as hell. And people,
the thing about JRPGs when they do open world, it kind of starts feeling like an MMO.
Yeah, that is true. And MMOs are grinding.
I mean, when they do a super big open world like Final Fantasy 15.
They don't know how to do it. And Square Enix, they're supposed to be like the pinnacle of, I guess, well, not anymore. They were the pinnacle of JRPGs, but not anymore. But we kind of crucified Final Fantasy 13 for being linear. It was too linear. Almost.
Yep. I don't think the problem is the linearity of it. It's more that there was nothing to do in it. It was just fighting. Then a bit story that made no sense, and some stupid characters, and then more fighting. It's just it's a very terrible cycle in itself.
Well, I guess they were trying to model it after, like, I guess The Witcher and Dragon Age or something like that, because those are the two. Well, and maybe the Skyrim as well, because those are like
The
the
Witcher
biggest
didn't exist at
open
the
world
time.
games. They were making the game.
So, but even Dragon Age is not that linear in its original incarnation. It's quite modular and allows for a very interesting story. It even starts differently where you pick up your characters. So I don't see why it would be modeled after that. It's just I'm pretty sure that that Final Fantasy XIII was just, again, how they presented it. It was just the first act in a 3-act structure that never worked out.
Yeah, they just kept going with that. Like, they gave you absolutely no choice to go back other places. I think the perfect linear game was Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X, it was linear, definitely, and like you couldn't go back to many places until the end, but the story also like kept it going. You know, and it make it feel like it was so restrictive. Like, I didn't feel ever a need to actually go back. I was playing Final Fantasy X.
Hey, somebody asked a good question. How's if you're far enough, how's Nier's open world?
I just got to the open world. I mean, I just got to like the desert portion of it, and it's okay so far. It is a little empty, but there's a reason why it's empty.
It's a fucking desert. What do you expect?
Well, not like there's like an area where like it just like
it look good.
The area that's really open, but it's dead because this is like post-apocalyptic. Shit hit the fan, and like there's no life on Earth. So
yeah, I mean,
don't understand why it's empty.
And don't expect anything so lifeful. I mean, you find maybe some interesting stuff in there, but I don't expect you to find sprawling cities or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we get it because like it's part of the game story, so it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that life. It shouldn't be that much life in it. So, of course,
just robots, literally.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you guys know the story about Nier? Because like I'm really early, but like they're all robots. They're all like androids or some type of thing, right?
Yeah.
But are like the people on Earth?
Yeah. Like, I don't really know too much about the story in Nier Automata or Automata.
So as far as I know, they are robots, but they are controlled by the souls of the people that died a long time ago, and kind of have evolved in something. It's complicated.
I gotta keep playing it. So wait, the people that like the NPCs you talk to on Earth, are they alive or are they also androids or something like that?
They are also kind of androids, but they are living androids. Basically, they're just shells.
Type stuff.
It's kind of that because
Android most 18, like something like that. Dragon Ball Z Android 18.
They're biological. It's weird. It's like they are empty shells. They're human creatures, genetically cloned, and their souls reside somewhere else. And it's weird. It's just weird. It's hard to explain. It's one of these stories that only makes sense if you play it, apparently. So yeah,
see how really far you can get.
Yeah, I think Nier is one of those out there games. Like, I was looking at a stream, and I got spoiled a little bit, so I don't know if I want to say it, but the one scene I did watch, I was like, "Oh, what the freak!" Like, okay, I'll say that.
What the freak? In a good way, or like
they had robots banging each other, like all the little robots you fight, they were all screwing each other.
Whoa! Let me stop this podcast right now and get to that part.
There's one scene. I mean, it wasn't nothing.
Is it 2B? 2B getting banged?
No.
Like, yo,
seriously. Robots, little chrome dome robots that you're fighting. They were like, yeah, it's not, but it was weird. I was like, what the freak?
2B is like ridiculously hot.
The fan arts.
Yeah, the fan art of 2D is out of control. Like
before the game even came out, people went crazy. They went harder than they did on Overwatch.
Yo, I was just about to say that. They went harder than Overwatch on this. This is just like one girl here. Hey, she's like the best android since freaking Cosmos in the JRPG. Yeah, Nier is actually pretty good. It's too bad we don't have Landrew and Shintai here to spread the gossip, but I guess Nier is not that important to them. I guess so. They're the fucking.
That's why I had to make sure. I correct myself.
They fucking love.
Well, I expect Landrew to sit in a restaurant and having a date with his Nier copy.
That's why I plan to do my Persona 5 copy. Chill with that.
I want to see you.
seriously,
I want to see you carrying that PS4 around and just showing it the city.
Yo, Shadow,
I'm gonna carry the case for it.
you gotta do like an unboxing like Gamer 23 did for his PS4.
Wow, I was thinking that. Because I watched his PS4 video recently. Because I was like, this shit got a million views. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's how you unboxing for. That's how you unboxing for Persona 5 gonna be.
I'm gonna. Oh my god, I cannot wait for Persona 5 to come out. I'm gonna do some crazy shit. If I can get a couple of people to make some videos with me, I'm gonna do some crazy ass shit. I'm gonna be sleeping with Persona 5 box. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have my girlfriend just like, I ain't got time for you right now. I'm playing Persona 5. Like, I swear to God, I definitely got
Valentine's Day, so now you gotta make up for it.
Yeah, I would have shut down. Yo, if it came out on Valentine's Day and I was with this one chick, like, we're kind of done right now. But if I was with her, I would have just shut her down completely and said, nuh-uh, I gotta play Persona 5. Get the fuck out of my face. I would have said exactly that. Okay. Like, I don't care. Okay. Like, I'm shutting off all human contact, except if people in real life want to get in contact with me, they should probably come to my live stream on Persona 5, because that's the only time they will ever get contact from me, especially that weekend. I think I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream for Persona 5. I'm not sure. I don't think I can handle that, but that's gonna be tough. But yeah.
Would be the most unwatched live stream ever, I guess.
I'm gonna give people heads up.
Better have the song in the background. Let's get it on.
Yo, I should make a video. Like, me and the copy of Persona 5 getting it on. Like, I should do that.
Yeah.
Lighting candles and shit. Kissing the case.
Oh my god.
I am not above that. I will straight up do that. I think I'm playing in the chat. I ain't playing. Like, this game right now is going to be my life for the next, like, when it comes out. April 4th. Oh my god, it can't. Yeah, I got a countdown going on right now for Persona 5. Where is it? I actually want to show that. Actually, no, I don't even have it up anymore. Oh well.
Oh.
But yeah. But yeah, Persona 5, man. Oh man. So we were talking about Nier. We kind of got segued there. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know how we do.
All right. So since we're talking about Final Fantasy, let's go to Final Fantasy Remake. There's some screenshots that they showed off the guard Scorpion, and there seems to be some stealth mechanics going on in this game.
Oh yeah, they confirmed.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Huh?
They confirmed it in an interview.
Stealth mechanics. It's definitely going to be a stealth based. Well, not stealth.
It just said stealth sections in the game.
Like, do I want that in my JRPG?
I don't know.
Like, for real, do I want that in my JRPG?
Stealth it depends on how far they take it.
It was like Dishonored where I had the option, sure, but it was like Final Fantasy 15 where it's annoying. Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It depends on how far they take it. Like, because Final Fantasy 15 was like kind of half done from what I can tell.
That's exactly what some of these developers. You have a clear-cut picture of what not to do. So make sure you don't do this on the next game. But with Final Fantasy 15, they didn't know what they were doing. Yeah, this Final Fantasy 7 remake is looking pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna come out anytime soon.
Oh yeah, like that. You know how Square is, man. They'll never release nothing.
I thought they learned that. They learned that, don't do like a long development cycle or something like that,
They'll never give you what you want.
But apparently, nah, they're gonna keep doing this because who knows when Final Fantasy 7 Remake is actually gonna come out. I want to say, and I'm being like really generous here, I want to say 2020. And that's assuming Kingdom Hearts 3 honestly comes out.
I literally think, like, as far as Kingdom Hearts 3, they're really just waiting for movies to come out to put in that game.
Yeah, but if you do that, the development goes on even longer. Because what was that one Disney movie with the blue girl, the ice girl? Frozen. How can I forget that?
Frozen. Oh, that's going to be in there. I think that'd be actually
exactly.
Like,
you know that's going to be in there. So what if another Disney cultural phenomenon comes out or something like that? That's just as impactful as Frozen. You got to put that in Kingdom Hearts as well.
Oh, you know there's going to be a Moana world.
A what?
Moana?
Was that the one with The Rock?
Yeah. Was that Disney? Yeah, that was Disney.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's okay. See, I think they're just waiting for these movies to come out.
Yeah, but again, that just adds on to the development time, and then you need to get the voice actors all together and stuff like that to reprise their actual roles for it too. So it's like you're not gonna win. You're just adding on to the development cycle.
I don't know if it even matters anymore. Like,
I don't even know if it even matters. Fact is, I don't even know if Square actually wants to put in some Disney thing into it. I mean, come on. It's so caught up in its own little universe that it doesn't need the Disney stuff anymore.
Yeah, it does have a bigger universe for well, the Disney characters have something about their pure hearts and the princesses of the world or something like that. I forgot. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts in such a damn long time.
I mean, it wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts without any other Disney worlds. So
yeah,
I probably don't
exactly. You need those. Like you could probably live without the Final Fantasy characters, probably.
You really could.
Yeah, but you really do need the Disney worlds in there. Like I said, the longer they wait, you get a popular Disney movie that comes out. They need to put that in it, and that's going to add on to the time even more. Getting the licensing and whatnot for that.
Real talk though, it'd be crazy if Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out before Kingdom Hearts.
I would be so fucking mad if that would happen. That would make no like. I want Final Fantasy VII Remake badly. Like I wanted it since day one. Well, maybe not day one, but since the maybe PS2, PS3 days. Like at that point, I probably just could have took a shot for shot, remake of Final Fantasy VII, like the way it is, just with updated graphics. But now, I am expecting more. But that'd be fucking sad if Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, Episode 1 comes out.
Lately, we're getting more. Well, yeah. Well, I guess we're kind of going hand in hand. I was about to say we're getting more information about Final Fantasy VII, but we've gotten a screenshot recently of Kingdom Hearts 3. With like
that's how desperate we are. We want screenshots. We're like, we'll go going crazy for a goddamn screenshot. Meanwhile, other games that are in like their 5th game of the franchise, Dragon Age Inquisition, Mass Effect, Andromeda. You got other great games. We can't even get a fucking remake or Square Enix.
Well, we're back in the 90s. We're talking about screenshots,
well, you know what? Maybe the supposed question is maybe this project is way too big for Square Enix. Because you know how like back in the day
already.
But maybe it's too much for them. Maybe they shouldn't be aiming that high because they honestly can't get it out in a timely fashion. And well, maybe Final Fantasy 15 honestly sold a good amount of copies. Because they had to sell a lot for that shit to even break even. And that's probably why they have so many DLCs.
Just they work too hard. They're just working way too hard, and the payoff is just too just not worth it. Actually, I mean, just think about it. I mean, Square Enix had problems. I mean, they said that the Tomb Raider remake they made didn't make enough money, even though it sold millions of copies.
I will never forget that, yo. I will never forget that. They said that. They said, so millions of copies. Square Enix is like, nah, fam, it didn't do enough. That's not good enough.
They're just overproducing everything. Everything has to be marketed to the death. Everything has to be polished to the death. Everything. They're just working themselves to death. That's the only thing they're doing. And it's not even worthwhile most of the time. I mean, we see what Final Fantasy 15 did. Not many people like it. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just, it's not liked.
It's critically acclaimed. Like apparently, like if you go on Metacritic, it probably has like a score of like 88 or 90, something like that. But
come on, it's so easy to get that nowadays. You just have to have the right points, and so many people are just blind from Final Fantasy now. So come on, it's not that hard. It's like gaining a perfect Famitsu score. That's easy.
I hate when people tell me that. People be like, "Oh, it got a high score. Whatever game got a high score for Famitsu." I'm like, it's not that hard to get a high score from Famitsu. Every game gets a high score from Famitsu. You have to be completely 100% dog shit not to get a high score from Famitsu.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a score lower than 32 on Famitsu.
Exactly, out of their 40 scale or something like that. They don't even review games. Actually, they just like have a paragraph and that's it.
Yeah, that's all.
I think. Don't quote me on that, but
I mean,
I thought I saw something like that.
It's already a pretty bad scoring system already. It's just everybody has 5 points, so everybody plays it and everybody gives us 5 points. So bam, that's the score. That's pretty fucking stupid.
Somebody said even Zestiria got a good score.
I want to tell you, it's not hard. Final Fantasy 13 also got a perfect score in Famitsu, as far as I know.
It did.
I think that was got a lot of good scores everywhere.
I feel like any game that's like huge or has like a good following and then comes out, it's gonna get high scores regardless or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's not helpful at all.
Yeah, guys, don't ever come to me with like, oh, Famitsu gave it a high score, so it's good. Like, no.
Oh yeah, it's not a 40. It was a 39. But again,
any game like if you say Persona 5 got a 40 out of 40 for Famitsu, then that would matter, okay? Because it's Persona 5, okay? That's the only thing that matters.
It's just not a badge you can wear. It's like, I have a perfect score for Famitsu. That's like, yeah, we too.
Yeah, that's no accomplishment. That's like getting a participation trophy or something like that in school, in like elementary school. Like, oh my God, you went to the bathroom. Oh, there you go. Get a trophy. Like, oh,
please don't. Please don't. These achievements are not worth it.
All right.
Ooh, people roasting Zestiria.
Yo, Zestiria. Okay, here's the thing about Zestiria. Zestiria, I thought was at the best was a good game. It was just ridiculously disappointing.
Yeah, I thought it was decent at best. The good thing about Berseria is that it fixes a lot of the problems, like the narrow hallways. I think the best solution it did for that was basically don't let you fight in the hallway.
And dungeons were big enough now.
Yeah, like anytime you're running
exactly in there.
Anytime you're running through a narrow hallway, like no enemies appeared. Only until you got to a wide open area.
Yeah, exactly. They freaking learned from that. Like Zestiria is like a whole bunch of ideas that they wanted to do, and they just didn't know how to execute them well.
Yeah,
it's terribly. The camera just pissed me off so badly.
Oh my God!
And then freaking Alicia leaving the party. I didn't think that was gonna be a big deal. Like I thought people were just crying about their waifus leaving. And I actually played it, and I'm like, what the shit? I don't care that much for what was her name that replaced her.
Honestly, I didn't like the. Yeah, me neither. Well, no, I thought she was kind of cool. I thought she was cool when she was being controlled by what's the guy that eventually took Zavid's. I mean, Zavid took his place.
God, I forgot. Drake. I don't know.
The guy with the top hat.
Yeah, him.
I thought he was like Rose. Yeah, Dezel.
Yeah, Dezel. Yeah.
I thought Rose and him, the situations that happened with them, I thought that was pretty lame, actually.
And we all played Tales of Zestiria here. I think we all know that Dezel dies or something like that. Well, I just
yeah.
And that was actually more impactful death than Lou Freya dying. I'm just saying. But yeah, Tales of Zestiria, it wasn't. I wouldn't call it like dog shit. I would like I say fuck the Wii U. I'll say fuck Star Ocean 5. I wouldn't go as far as to say fuck Tales of Zestiria.
Yeah, I think even Berseria even makes me appreciate it more, just because like little.
Yeah, definitely. I honestly consider going
the
back
lead
to
up towards it. Me too.
Yeah, I also was thinking about. Let me go back to Zestiria real quick and let me play the end of the game real quick just to see what happened there. The story was.
I even was looking up stuff like, wait, they're calling her Lord of Calamity. Wait, was she in this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Well, there was one thing about Tales of Zestiria I wanted to say. I kind of forgot.
I didn't like
it. Wasn't that
item. I don't know what they're doing. Like in Berseria, it's so annoying when you get so many items that your inventory just fills up so fast. That's one thing I don't like.
Yeah, I was surprised about that. I was like in the Tales of game. I can't remember the last time my inventory was actually full that I had to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, like I couldn't even start picking up any more things because my stuff was filling up.
Yeah, I was surprised as hell. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? But then I started dismantling all the extra equipment I had and then upgrading the equipment I had. And then I was like, okay, yeah, that's probably why they did it.
Yeah, same
So
here.
you can dismantle equipment, upgrade it, and whatnot.
Honestly, I
Berseria wasn't really
that
that
whole
hard.
thing though. I really don't care for it.
They need to do a whole overhaul on the Tales of games. Like honestly, like they need to get the look back from Vesperia. Honestly, get that back in there because I'm done with this Exalia to Berseria look. Like Berseria didn't look that bad.
Yeah, they had the best.
I was on a PC, so I had like a little bit of upgraded textures and stuff like that. But I guess if you played it on PS4 at 4K, it probably looks the same. But yeah, but Berseria was the best. But get away from this freaking style, please. Go back to cell shaded. That was so beautiful. Like honestly, I took Tales of Vesperia for granted. I think I remember actually like being disappointed with Tales of Vesperia when I first played it. And then I'm looking back at it. I'm like, damn, this is one of the best games on the 360 or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever see a release of it, a re-release of it. That would be the only way we could see that PS3 version.
Only thing we look forward to is, I guess, backwards compatibility.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And I don't think that's gonna happen. That's never gonna happen because Bandai Namco, they probably want an arm and a leg for it. And we all know that version is the bitch version, basically.
Yeah, really.
So you might want to come out with Tales of Vesperia F or something like that. That'd be the best thing.
That would be cool.
Somebody saying in the chat, Vesperia and Ni no Kuni best graphics. Honestly, yeah, Ni no Kuni's graphics was honestly amazing.
They were really good.
That's what needs to come back.
Kind of hype for the sequel.
Yeah, Ni no Kuni 2. I can't wait for that game to come out. I mean, I didn't care for Ni no Kuni 1, honestly, and that was probably because, and I'm probably gonna get hit in the chat here, because you were playing as a little kid, and I just couldn't do it. I honestly couldn't do it. I was like, what am I playing right now? It's like the same problem I got with the I'm gonna say it wrong. The Atelier games.
Those are so girly. Like real talk.
Exactly,
so
girly. They're girly as fuck. Like, I wouldn't like. I would never mind somebody.
I said it once and I said it again. Who the fuck actually plays all of these games? They keep coming. They keep coming.
Yeah.
Every single year.
I was like, no.
It's like, yo, nobody's playing these games. Like, honestly.
I'm wondering the same thing. Who's buying these?
I mean, they're very simple JRPGs with a relatively complex alchemy system, and that's all.
They're all colorful and they're girly as fuck. Like, I don't want to play this. Like, I wouldn't mind anybody walking on me playing any game. Like, they could walk in on me playing Senran Kogura, and I'm just looking at boobs all day.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, they can walk in on me playing a hentai game. Okay, I wouldn't care. But I would not have somebody actually walking on me playing the Atelier games. Okay.
Yeah. Like
like, I feel like my man card would be just taken away from just playing that game.
I can never get to I can never get far enough in those games to actually see what's the point of this game, like story wise. Like, is there like a threat that's gonna happen at some point?
It's like that's actually one of the things about it. Like, it's not like a save the world type plot or a war is going on. It's pretty much just they're trying to get to the end of the years, 3 years or something like that. Some of the games do that. I haven't played the recent ones.
I'm sorry if there's any Atelier fans, but that is so lame.
It's just
I know I'm probably gonna get some hurt.
I know, right? It's like I could play Hyperdimension Neptune, but I can't play the Atelier games.
Maybe if they do a crossover, I play it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But,
yeah,
I think they are. They're doing they're putting some Atelier characters in the Muso stars.
Well, I hope they
game.
do the other thing around so that I can finally play an Atelier game that doesn't bore me to death.
I mean,
I tried playing Eska and Lagi or whatever their name is, because I liked the guy character Lagi or something like that. But I was like, I can't do this. It's too fucking.
The opening to that game is pretty dope though. I ain't gonna lie, pretty dope.
Like, maybe I'll play it on the PC, maybe, because it actually came on Steam. Yeah. I think the latest game came on Steam. Maybe if it's at a good frame rate, because that's also one of the problems with the Atelier games. The frame rate is crap, and it doesn't look that great. And me, yes, people in the chat, you can call me a graphics whore. I'm more of a frame rate whore, 60 frames per second whore. Because if something is at 60 frames per second and it drops, I'm annoyed like crazy. Okay, I can't stand it. Like Nier Automata right now, like yeah, it's 60 frames per second, but if shit is happening on screen, that it's going right down to 30 frames per second. About 60 frames. Same case with Tales of Berseria. It's not a constant 60 frames per second. That's why I loved it so much when I was playing it on my PC. But yeah, frame rate is kind of big for me, especially if it's 60 frames. Like if you're counting 60 frames, then I'm gonna bash you if you go below that.
But yeah.
So yeah, fuck our Taylor games. Nah, so let's move on to our next topics here. What else we got here? So you guys know who Phil Spencer is, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like the Xbox ambassador or some shit like that. So this is kind of segues with what we was mentioning earlier. He went to Japan, and it seems that he got some Japanese support, like getting some Japanese games on the Xbox platform and the Scorpio. So my question to you guys is: do you think Microsoft could ever win Japan over?
No.
I doubt at this point.
No.
They try.
Their fan base are too fragmented, in my opinion. The consumer base.
Shooter fans. But I honestly do think they could get a foothold in Japan if they actually do what I'm about to say. If they get one of those mobile games that everybody loves, like oh god, what's that game called? Nightmare. What's that game called? The Ship Girls.
Kantai Collection.
Yeah, they get that game and they make it like a kind of I guess you could say a Muso style game, or what's that other game? Grand Blue Fantasy. If they get that game and they make it like a sort of Warriors game and it's only on Xbox One, I seriously think that will help Xbox One sales like crazy.
Bro, they already tried that. There are a million of Idol Master games that didn't sell very well.
Oh, I guarantee if they announce something like that, it's gonna get canceled.
Oh shit. But no, I think if they get one of those really big games, well, like you said, is Idol Master as big in Japan as that ship game?
No, not as near.
Yeah, see, if they get that, they could possibly get a good foothold in Japan, and then maybe they'll have an install base finally, because a lot of weebs and otakus. No offense to weebs and otakus, I'm just saying, but like they'll buy that game. They'll buy an Xbox One just for that Grand Blue Fantasy or Kano collection or whatever.
Yeah, I would.
I honestly would too. Like if it was like a Muso style game and it got all those ship girls and stuff like that, you know what? I'll buy it myself. Like, well, why the hell not?
Oh, but, wait, we forgot PC is there, so you don't really have to.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's true. See, oh my god, Microsoft is so fucking stupid. They allowed every single their games that can be all played on Windows. Yeah, it's like, what is the point of owning an Xbox One now if I could just get a good PC and play all your games on that?
Microsoft already realized that they have no chance in the console market, so they decided to just just retreat and just say, okay, here we support the Xbox, but you can also have that on Windows 10. I mean, it's Windows 10, but
that kind of, I got a question for you guys about exclusivity and stuff like that, because I'm hearing a lot that Xbox has no exclusives and stuff like that, and since it's on the PC, it's not really exclusive. But if you're just talking about the console war between the Xbox One and the PS4, if it's on one platform between those two and not the other, isn't that a plus? Isn't that technically labeled as an exclusive, I guess?
I don't know. I'm not so much about the exclusives.
Well, that's just a question because if it's on one platform and not the other, even though you can get the game on the PC or something like that, if it's not available on PS4, it's kind of a win on the Xbox One side.
Yeah, I mean, they do sometimes label stuff as console exclusive. Like, isn't that what they label Street Fighter 5?
Yeah, true. Yeah, they label it as a console
exclusive. They can't say exclusive, but they can say console exclusive. So, I mean, technically, yeah, it's a console exclusive.
Yeah, and you can't get it on Xbox One, so that's a win for PS4. That's another reason to go out and get a PS4. If you're just talking about the two, and by the way, is the Switch this generation, or would it technically be next generation?
I don't know. It's something in between, actually.
Something
Good question.
between this and last generation.
It's so weird. It's like Nintendo opened up a new branch and saying, "Yeah, we are, you know."
Yeah, they started a whole new category.
It's the Nintendo generation. It just moves at their own pace.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, if it's on one platform, not the other, it's still exclusive. It's still a reason not to buy one over the other, one console over the other. So I would still label it as an exclusive, but like we said, we call it console exclusive. I don't know. Like I'm not big on the console wars, stuff like that, but it's just like some of the stuff I'm hearing. I'm on YouTube watching videos. I see it on Twitter. It's like if it's not available on one, it's an advantage to the other. Honestly. You should be able to label it as such. I know some people don't feel the same way I do. Yeah, so no chance of Microsoft and the Xbox One or the Scorpio ever penetrating the Japanese market.
No, but a good chance that the PC comes back.
Well, like
if they can sell good systems. I mean, if Microsoft would actually do prepackaged PCs on a good price level, they could actually win over the Japanese.
Yeah, they could, but probably
it all depends on how they perform at this year's E3 and their Scorpion. So let's just see how that
don't mix that up because people will come at you by the throat. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If it doesn't have a tail, it's just not good. You know, it needs a tail.
So since we're talking about Xbox One and Scorpio, do you guys think the Scorpio is honestly going to be this all-powerful console that like completely outperform? Well, I think it is going to outperform the PS4, but is it going to be like a significant jump?
Well, they straight up say it's still going to be the Xbox One, just like the PS4 Pro version of it. So take that as you will.
Maybe.
I just don't know. I mean, like anybody have a PS4 Pro here?
No. Nah. I'm probably just, if I am going to upgrade, I'm probably just going to get the Slim just because mine is like the launch model and it's kind of loud and annoying. And I don't have a 4K TV, so I don't have a
probably should definitely get the Slim model because the freaking the white one I got, the white PS4 I got, the original one is just terrible. Mm-hmm. It's way too loud. I'm glad I got the Slim.
Yeah. That's probably what I'm going to do.
But as of right now, there's really nothing to play on Xbox. So, like, there's no real reason to even own an Xbox, really. I'm sorry to anybody who's like watching. You guys are Xbox fans.
I would have had one already.
Yeah, shout out to the
5
people,
split screen, but it's not.
I mean,
yeah, I can't believe it took out split screen. Like, I know we're multiplayer online heavy nowadays, but how are you gonna take out split screen from?
Well, they said is because they
wanted
to keep it 60 frames, 1080p. So.
No, there are ways to achieve that, but
without compromising your graphics. So
even that would be possible, but that would mean smaller levels.
True, and it's gotta be better. So I guess they took the lesser two evils. I guess I don't know.
Well, they're just not Bungie.
All right.
They're just not Bungie. Bungie had coding gods.
Yeah, Bungie was really good. Bungie, what did I say Bungie fucked up for? What game Bungie was doing that they fucked up badly on?
Destiny.
Destiny.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it got better with each release, but I haven't played it.
I was heavily addicted to Destiny.
Oh, yeah, I actually bought it for like $5, the vanilla version. Let's see if I was going to like it. I still haven't gotten around to starting it.
It's actually good. It's just that, you know, it's like the free to play model, but only like on a grander scale, pretty much, and you have to grind like crazy.
I played the beta, and it felt like a poor man's Halo. Honestly,
it did.
I thought it was better. I thought it played better than Halo. But then again, what am I know? I don't fuck with Halo like that. So, but yeah, let's talk about the Nintendo Switch. I don't think Gabby has ever shown up, so. We're gonna have to go by what we hear and what we've been told. So Nintendo Switch.
I would like to actually not talk about this. Everybody is talking about it, but
well, exactly. That's why we gotta talk about it because everybody's talking about it. It's a popular topic. Like we gotta talk about it, fam. Like, what do you want to do?
Gotta stay relevant.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's tough out here in these streets. Sometimes you just gotta follow along. Sometimes.
I mean, let's make this very quick. So I think the Switch is.
He's just trying to get this shit out the way. He's like, it's just the Switch. I don't give.
It's not that I think the Switch is a bad system. It's just it's a little bit undercooked. It's too expensive for a handheld. It's too less powerful for a home console. It has no games as of now, and we see in 6 months if the things fail or not. That's what we all know.
Well, in 6 months, I think that Mario game should be out, and I think really like what
other 2, Fire Emblem Warriors, Mario Kart
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Okay, so I guess it's
a lot of games that
supposedly Xenoblade 2, but
no. I'm reiterating that right now, people. I don't care what Nintendo tells us. They are not coming out with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 this year, okay? I'll even go as far as to say the Japanese release, because maybe the Japanese release might come out this year, but the English release, hell no.
Anything
if anybody want to bet me on that, go ahead.
Simultaneous release? Nintendo would need it.
They would definitely need it. Yeah, I'll bet anybody. If you think that Xenoblade, an English release of Xenoblade is coming out this year, you want to bet me, I will buy your copy. Straight up, I will buy your copy of Xenoblade Chronicles X, whatever it's called, whatever. But so it seems the only reason to really own a Switch is for Zelda right now.
Well, but you own a Wii U, so you don't need it.
But now you gotta get it on the shiny new console, man. You know, you can't be around on that relevant freaking Wii U. Fuck the Wii U.
Do you really want to play Zelda on the go? My reaction is no. No, I don't.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you want to play it on the go. Like unless you like really out there that much, and you're really like on the go like crazy. I think most of us are gonna play it in the house. Get up one morning and say, I'm gonna go to a park and play Legend of Zelda. Like, no,
on the go for me would be to take it inside another room. Like not out the house, just take it to different rooms or different areas of my house.
Well, basically that's what the Wii U did. And
you couldn't leave too far from the console because that thing started messing up.
So
I actually tried it.
So let's think about it for a moment. The Wii U console, the console itself is not that big. And if we're only saying we're moving only the console from one room in another, maybe in a different house, then why don't we just take the console with us and just hook it to the television there? I mean, it's really small, so you could argue that it's already a portable system.
Well, apparently it wasn't good enough because that message wasn't, delivered loud and clear for people. They had to make sure that message was good with the Switch. Because, what would you guys label the Switch as? Is it a console or is it a portable console?
Probably portable console because from what I'm hearing, Zelda runs better in handheld mode.
How? That doesn't make any sense.
Because the dock is nothing but plastic. Apparently, it's just a fancy HDMI cord.
Like extra power or something like that. It shouldn't
it's just a fancy HDMI cord.
I tell you, your PlayStation TV is better hardware than this.
Damn, that's terrible.
Wow. But what do you expect for $300 in bad size? It doesn't work. It's never that powerful. In fact, I'm telling you, it's not that more powerful than a Wii U. And in fact, I think the Wii U is a little bit more stable, as I heard. Yep.
What was I? So Zelda's the only game to play for it. I'll be real. Like I've been around the block for a while here in this gaming world. I can't remember a really single good console release that had a stellar lineup. I think that people that are complaining about the lack of games, even though yes, there is a lack of games. Oh, like the PS4 and the Xbox One, they didn't have that much.
Well, look at the 64, which is considered one of the most popular consoles ever. The launch was what was it, Sky Pilots or whatever, and Mario 64. That was it.
Mario 64, Pilot Wings, and Wave Race.
That was literally those 3 games, nothing else.
Nothing else. The next on the list was Daytona 64 and something, and then Lilith Wars. Sorry, Star Fox 64. European. Sorry, my problem.
But yeah, like console launches aren't that great. I remember the PS4 only having really what? It had Resogun. It had Killzone, that Killzone game, and I think it had a bunch of other indies. I can't remember if it was like a meaningful.
Oh yeah, Knack.
Wasn't that packed? Was that packed in with the PS4?
No, it was a separate release.
But I tell you, the best launch we had in a while was the PlayStation 2. That's how long was the lineup of that?
I can't remember what it was like. I remember for PS2, I the first game I ever got was a game called X Squad, and I think the bouncer was also.
I think it was PS1. Sure. Oh no, that's PS2. Yeah, I'm thinking about something else.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for me it was good. I mean, for me it was a good time. The European release was holding Tekken Tag Tournament and Dead or Alive 2, so I had something to play.
Oh, okay.
One thing I have to say about the Switch though is that I never really been into indie games, but after I watched that indie presentation,
some of those look good.
Yeah, those look really good. Like I liked almost every game that was shown in that presentation. So I think the one thing the Switch would like be a win in is like being the home for indies.
Let me tell you a secret about indie development. The PC is still better on that, and even if you have a crappy PC, most indie games still run on it.
Well, I think some of those indie games, some of them are exclusive to the Switch.
I haven't seen any.
Ones that were shown
like what?
That one that looks like Advance Wars, I think.
Yeah, that game.
But the irony is that
fighting one that looked kind of cool.
But fact is that most indies return to the PC. For example, As a Strike Gunvolt, for example, was an indie title produced for the 3DS, but they ported it to the PC anyway because it worked better, actually.
I can't. Well,
but that's the thing. I think I'd probably play it on the Switch more just because I do have that portability factor.
Same here.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did forget about that portability, and it actually looks like it should be on the go.
Yeah,
like on
most indie games like they should be on the go. To be honest,
yeah, that's true. Like on the DS or 3DS or the PlayStation Vita, it's pretty much dead.
Not really, actually. I think it's not dead, but it's the poor man's PS4 at this point.
They can't even do remote play, right? I should test that. I should charge my Vita right now and see if I could play Nier Automata really good, really well. I bet I can because I remember trying to play Dragon Age Inquisition and it just didn't work out right. And my Vita was right next to the freaking PS4.
It's just you can't send so many data via LAN. It's just you can't send so many data via wireless. It's just doesn't work.
Yeah, and that graphically intense probably too.
Yeah, I was playing Infamous and it was real choppy. And a huge delay.
Oh yeah, that was also another problem. Even when it was running good, it was kind of a delay. It was kind of like freaking choppy as fuck.
Yeah.
So the remote play isn't really anything to really advertise. So I think the Switch is definitely doing what the Vita promised that it was going to do. Actually have console games on the go. That never panned out well with the Vita, but the Switch seems to be doing that. I just hope, like, let's get one thing clear. I hate the Wii U. Fuck the Wii U. But I don't want to sit here and say that I want the Switch to fail. I really do. Well, kind of. I kind of do want it to succeed. But I just don't think it will. Honestly, I think next year will be a big thing for Nintendo if they don't bring it with the software end, because like right now the Switch is bare bones. Like it doesn't have even like the most freaking default of apps, I guess you could say. like Netflix or Twitter or something like that. Like those features, well, they're not that big of a deal. First of all, I don't think they're that big of a deal, and eventually they're gonna come.
I forgot. Did you guys hear about the Switch already being hacked?
Oh, really?
I heard about it, but I didn't like watch the video that dude uploaded.
What did he do?
They haven't really done too much stuff with it, but it seems to me like it could be the next PSP.
Yeah, but
shit.
not in a
definitely
wanted
not.
sense. I'm pretty sure Wave will drop a fucking hard patch to fix that.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
on the
true.
flip side,
Yeah.
but on the flip side, Nintendo consoles have been broken relatively easy, especially the main ones. I mean, the 3DS is still a hard thing to crack, but most other consoles
Yeah.
are relatively easy to crack.
The Wii was easy to crack. I
Oh,
played
yeah.
that.
Oh my
I downloaded
God,
every
that was
single
super
game on the Wii. I don't condone piracy, people, but damn, that was like almost too tempting to pass up. I was like,
It's just-
all I gotta say is don't update your Switch yet.
It's just the big problem with the Wii was that it had too many components of a GameCube that was already cracked at that point, so it was really, really easy to use this connection problems that they had to insert their own software. That was really easy, and emulation followed suit very quickly.
yeah. Well, maybe the Switch won't be that. Well, they just hacked it, so good luck with that. So Legend of Zelda, of course, is the killer app for the Nintendo Switch. Let me ask you guys a question, and let's see if you guys can be a little honest here. Do you think because of Zelda's lineage, and pretty much because Nintendo has been handing out Switches to pretty much everybody along with Zelda? I don't think any of the big name YouTubers or gaming journalists like IGN, GameSpot actually had to pay for a Switch. Well, they probably always do get consoles provided to them. But do you think the review scores are definitely justified here?
I think it's a lot of hype. It's not a lot of content. It's just a lot of hype. It's just an open world Zelda game, and they say, "Oh, we have never seen something like that." But I'm pretty sure. Wait 6 months, and the reputation of this game falls to the ground. I mean, that was the same with Skyward Sword. People said it's the greatest game ever, and then it fall down to the ground.
Because Zelda has never. Well, I know Zelda is definitely relevant, but has it really been like? Has it really sold like amazingly well? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Like, after a long time. Like for a while for it to pass. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not big on Zelda and Nintendo to begin with. But
it sells competently. It's not that's a bad selling game. I mean, they wouldn't do so many if they wouldn't sell.
I mean, it's like what else game is people buying when they buy their Switch? I'm pretty sure any Switch that was sold was, they bought Zelda with it.
Exactly, yeah. So like of course Zelda is gonna sell like crazy. But I don't know. I'm not a hater of Zelda by any means. I just can't get into Zelda. I just don't really care for it. I never grew up with Zelda. I didn't even grow up with a Super NES. I didn't. I only played it for a little while when I was at a friend's house. But
yeah, only Zelda games I played are Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Actually,
I tried to play Twilight Princess. That was on the GameCube, right?
Yep.
And Wii, yeah. But just the game.
Yeah, I tried, and I can't get into this. First of all, I don't know if it's an RPG or not. I wouldn't even count it as an RPG.
More like an adventure game.
I mean, I like Twilight Princess, but even I can admit that the light collection aspect and the wolf form is not that big of a good deal. It's just it just bogs it down. But on the flip side, it has some cool and memorable places, and it features the first Zelda dungeon that's actually just a mansion. That alone is just
it wasn't.
That alone is just a good.
It wasn't a bad game. It was a good game.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I hope you played it on the GameCube, like you should.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, don't play it on the Wii.
What was it that bad?
No, it's not bad. It's just it was completely mirrored because they had really big problems with technology at the time. And a lot of the problems that Twilight Princess had came from the porting process because they hadn't enough time to actually do something. In fact, I'm pretty sure that even Breath of the Wild has some problems with that they ported the game to the Switch, and that left a little to none development time for everything else. That's also the reason why there are so little dungeons, apparently. That's a problem.
I heard the Switch version is actually worth more than the. No, I mean the Wii U version is worth more than the Switch version right now.
Well, you get a console that actually has some games on it. I mean, I'm even arguing that the Wii U now has nearly enough games to warrant a buy. Wow, I can't
What
believe
console?
I said that. The Wii U, but oh god,
Fuck the Wii
it
U.
feels so weird. Ugh. Ugh. Say something like that. Ugh.
Bob, I didn't get your opinions about Zelda's hype and high scores. Do you think it's actually like really a good game, or it's Zelda?
I think partly it's Zelda. For me, the series peaked with Wind Waker, which I consider to be the closest thing to a perfect game I've ever played. But it's hard to say just from like screenshots and like gameplay. Because from all the reviews and just gameplay I've seen, all I've really seen is just people exploring. If that's what you want out of the Zelda game, then I can see this being like a 10 out of 10 for you. But if you're looking for music, story, character development, or any of that, then I could see this not really holding up for you.
Yeah, people that's all I'm really seeing. People exploring. I don't see anything about the story. Well, I've seen some things like in the trailers and whatnot, but nobody's really talking about the story. And that's like,
I think it's one of those games you just really gotta just play.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should go out and buy a Switch and play Zelda and maybe see.
I do want to play it. Though. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to.
I'll play it eventually. I would wait for a price drop, but it's a Nintendo game, so that's
never gonna happen. Nope.
That's never gonna happen.
You know what? I go and rent a Switch on my local Blockbuster and see what happens.
The Blockbuster still exists.
I was about to say.
We have something similar. It's just there is a European branch that's still living. You know.
Wow, really? I thought they completely went out of business worldwide.
Yeah, I thought also, but no, there's still some of these living.
Netflix destroyed that.
I ain't gonna lie. Last time Best Buy went out of business near me, they was having a sale, and oh my gosh, I bought so many games. They were just
Best Buy near you?
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
they went out of business.
But yeah, Blockbuster's still living, or kind of an undead life, I guess.
Surprisingly, damn. Like Bob said, you learn something new every day. So Switch, Zelda. Honestly, you guys' real honest opinion about the Switch. Do you think hugely successful, or will it go the path of its previous console? I don't want to say anything about that console.
I think it will be successful, but not like one of the greatest consoles ever, because I feel Nintendo fixed all the problems they messed up with the Wii U, which was, in my opinion, one, the big thing, marketing. You actually see commercials for the Switch is being advertised. They got celebrities playing it and all that. Two, they have a consistent lineup going into next year. So that's a big thing.
Oh, what consistent lineup we talking about here?
Well, every month has a major game coming out pretty much. Next is Mario Kart. After that, we got like Splatoon. After that, you got Mario, Fire Emblem Warriors.
Whoa! Those games don't have like actual release dates. They're just coming out next year.
I don't think they'll delay like games that are mostly ported. And let's be real, Splatoon looks like 1.5, so I don't think that's not going nowhere.
Oh yeah. So Splatoon's like the only good thing that came out of the Wii U. Oh, fuck the Wii U.
I wouldn't go so far. I like Pikmin 3 as a concept, but that's all.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Pikmin 3. That's actually pretty good.
Hey, Gabby just joined.
Hey. Oh, yeah, she has a Switch. We're still talking about the Switch. So that's good.
Yeah, I was coming in and I was about to say, I heard someone mention Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Take cover, Gap is coming.
Okay, Gab. First, introduce yourself for the people that might not know you.
I am Shadow Lead HD's waifu in the flesh.
There you go. Facts.
And I'm finally I make YouTube videos sometimes.
She makes videos on JRPG, so if you're looking for a good JRPG channel to follow, definitely follow Gab.
I had that all planned out too for the beginning of this stream. It was gonna be hilarious. I guess it was so funny, but you know.
No, we never.
You can still go ahead and do it.
Well, that was it. That was it. I was just gonna say I was your wife in the flesh.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, yeah. Again, facts, people.
So, you guys were talking about the Switch.
Yeah, so we were talking about pretty much Zelda. Is Zelda all it's hyped up to be, or is it just on name alone?
Ooh, I mean, like, I want to say it's. Shadow. I've been playing this 7 days a week.
Oh.
The entire week.
It's been out for
I played when I got it. I played from 8:30 in the morning till 11 p.m. at night, and basically did that the entire March break.
Damn.
Yeah. When I say gamer girl, I mean like playing video games for 8 hours straight.
I can't even do that. Well, with Persona 5, I'll be able to do that easily.
You make time for it, Shadow. You make time.
I'll make time for Persona 5.
That's not the only game. Basically, I do think it is the best Zelda to come out in a really long time, and it is personally my favorite, but just talking about it without mentioning spoilers is really hard.
That's something we mentioned because like no one else is really mentioning anything besides just exploring the world.
Yeah, exactly. The world is very vast. There's like so many shrines and things you can do. There's a lot of side quests, and the storyline so far is actually really good. And the voice acting it's okay. It's not like mind blowing. Some of it is kind of cringy. And it did upset me that they didn't include Japanese voices because I would have played with the original Japanese voices.
Oh, it didn't? I thought it would have came with that.
No, it does not. You could buy the Japanese version, but the English one only came with English voice.
Oh yeah, I meant to say I did like the armor. It looks really cool.
What armor?
Oh yeah, like
all the different types of armor you can equip.
They all look awesome.
Yeah, like every time I see some of the screenshot from it, I actually seen what's her name? What's the transformation Zelda does?
Sheik.
Sheik, yeah, I seen this Zelda, not Zelda, Link wearing a Sheik armor. That looked kind of cool.
Yeah, the Sheik armor is quite cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't even think that. I didn't think there'd be so many different costumes that you can get. I thought that Nintendo Switch shirt was the only thing that you guys were getting. That's just terrible. How are you gonna have just a shirt to play around with? That I don't get DLC sometimes. So what do you think of the Switch in general, Gab?
Am I the only one that has one right now out of all you guys?
Yep.
Just 1 second.
All right. I think it's I think it has potential to be good. It's just
I wanted to ask her, how is that daggone HD rumble?
I'm still not sure what this is about. I mean, it's rumbling, you know.
Well,
that's true. Like, what is that about? Like, what can you do that makes it so much better than a freaking regular rumble thing? Like,
I'm hearing that, like, if something is in your hand, like squishy or something, that actually feels like it. I don't know. Like, it's another one of those things. Like VR, you gotta experience it to understand.
I apologize, but my parents were asking for car keys, etc. So, it has a plastic screen, which isn't great. People are having issues with their console getting scratched easily because it is plastic, because there's no padding on the inside of the dock when you place it in. So mine has a screen protector. Of course, I paid $25 for one that like it's like peeling off because of the heat from the dock, so I had to buy a glass one. Yeah, it's so stupid.
That's what's up with Nintendo on these daggone prices, man?
Yeah, and it was the official screen protector, and I was like, "This is bullshit."
The official screen protector.
The official Nintendo screen protector. Yeah, money. So I bought another one. It does feel a little flimsy. I hate the stand on the back personally, because if you're trying to charge, you can't play at the same time. If you want to play tabletop mode, at least. So I bought a separate stand to do that.
So wait a minute, you can't charge it and play at the same time?
In tabletop mode. So
okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so if you take the stand out, you can't charge it and what?
Because the charge port is at the bottom, right?
Okay.
The charging port is in the bottom of the console, and the headphone jack is on the top.
They're gonna revise that with the next freaking generation.
Hey, so you can't like flip the well, no, I can understand that.
You can't
like, flip the screen upside down.
Oh yeah, but it should just automatically rotate to the other side then. But then again, it's not like a tablet or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think the screen switches. What else can I say about it? The Joy-Con, there was syncing issues that you know, if you're sitting way too far away, even 6 feet away, people were having issues having it sync. Are
you having issues with that?
Not at all, but my setup is pretty close together, so you know. People are also saying that, you know, they feel flimsy and, you know. I personally haven't. I've had no issues with mine so far.
Oh yeah, have you tested out the HD Rumble?
No.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to know exactly what that is. Like, how does that feel?
Because I don't have 1-2 switch, because apparently when you do things like there's a mini game where you can count how many balls are in a box and you have to like wiggle your controller around to feel it. And they said it feels exactly like you're holding a box with balls in it. Stop laughing because I'm saying balls.
Balls. I was just gonna say. I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah.
No, you were giggling. So, but since I don't want to pay $80 for like a bunch of party games, I don't actually know what it feels like.
Yeah, that thing should have definitely been bundled with it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, pack in title true to the core.
I straight up
they gave they said if it was going to be packed with the Switch, it would have cost extra itself. The Switch.
Shut the fuck up. No, shut the fuck. No,
but I mean, like in Canadian dollar, I mean, I already paid $450 for mine.
Well, that's better than Blandrew.
What did Blandrew pay?
I think he played a straight up G.
Bought 2 of them. He bought 2 of them and every single accessory.
Why? That man is
because he's apparently made out of money.
No, because he couldn't decide on which one he wanted.
Well, no, I know he scalps
on which
things.
one he wanted.
Oh my god, I thought he legitimately was scalping it.
No, he said I couldn't decide, so I bought both.
Wow. I mean, if you have that type of money to throw around and have fun,
you got that type of money. You need to be held back, okay? You need to
I had to get check, well, I didn't have to, but I got the neon one because this girl in front of me was like, I didn't buy the gray one. I pre-ordered I didn't pre-order the neon one. I pre-ordered the gray one, and I was like, let's get this line moving. I'll take your neon one. You can have my gray one. Let's go.
One thing.
Hold up. What game was $80? Because somebody in the chat said it wasn't $80.
80. 1-2 Switch. It might be less than that. Let me just Amazon.ca, please.
Probably 80 Canadian dollars.
It's actually about 65.
Okay.
Canadian dollars.
Hey, that's actually good. That's actually good.
I wouldn't pay that for that game, but I mean, I did pay $10. Less. I paid $9 for Money Number 9. So.
Yeah, still pay too much money for that.
Poor girl.
I was saying, do you think the Switch would be like the best place to play like stuff like indies or like Money Number 9?
Ooh,
Or would you rather play it somewhere else?
For me, it depends. Like, because I only like select indie titles. Like Ukulele, I'm buying twice. I'm buying it for the PS4 and then I'm buying it for the Switch just because I'm really into the whole Banjo-Kazooie style game.
Yeah, that does look pretty cool.
That's a Banjo-Kazooie spiritual successor thing, or
basically. I know this is a JRPG stream, but like, what
that's cool. Definitely.
What indie company is making a JRPG game?
Japanese ones.
Yeah, but
was it indie game or was it?
There's a lot of Japanese styled indie games.
It was Square Enix made though, so does that count as indie?
I guess technically it was
partnered with a different company, but you know, Square Enix was basically putting their name all over it.
Would you consider that Advance Wars rip? Well, no, I don't want to say rip off because it looks good, but that Advance Wars spiritual successor of JRPG, or
I would.
I have not touched that.
That's a.
Also, I've been meaning to ask. Have you tried holding a Joy-Con like sideways? Like, is that comfortable or?
Well, I have small hands, so yeah.
Okay, so it's easy for her.
So, how flimsy is the material of a Joy-Con? Are we talking about PlayStation 4 controller level, or even worse?
Worse.
Oh, what's wrong with the PlayStation 4 control?
I don't think the PlayStation 4 controllers are flimsy, but the Joy-Cons are definitely really flimsy compared to the PlayStation 4.
Sorry. I meant PlayStation 3 original controllers, not the DualShock 3. I mean, the original.
Flimsy.
They were really. It felt like you could snap them in two with your hands. It was weird.
Yeah.
So like if you drop a Joy-Con, that's pretty much it, or?
No, but if you drop, okay. I watched a video where this guy dropped his Switch about like 20 times, and the Joy-Cons broke after like 12 times. But the Switch's screen was fine. The entire time he was like, it has scuffs, but it's fine.
But why would he do that?
I don't know.
I hate
experimental purposes.
Yeah,
It's actually a ton of videos like
We can
that.
only
Like,
we can only hope that
Squid
this guy
process.
is. We can only hope that this guy is paid by Sony.
Experimental purposes, views, and yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely views. Yeah, I can understand that. I get that. So what about the battery life?
The battery life. It's about 6 hours, but I find it less.
Wait, that's 6 hours of playing nothing but Zelda?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I thought,
But I think,
like,
but I
some people
think
were
there's
saying like it was
different
on the
modes.
3.
I believe there's different modes you can go into. Like you can go into like a battery saver mode and etc. But the Joy-Cons themselves, they have a ridiculous battery life. One sec, I'm gonna Google it really quick because I'm pretty sure it's something. It's something ridiculous.
I mean, it should be
40
because there's not
hours.
much going into that.
40 hours.
Damn,
for
40 hours
for Joy-Cons.
Well, that's like straight up just playing the game, playing the thing by itself, not docked to. Well, if you're docked to the system, is it still on?
If you take the Joy-Cons off, and say like you're playing docked, but you take them off and you just have the controller with the Joy-Cons on it, that's 40 hours of just using that.
Oh, damn, that's pretty good. Like you almost never have to charge that.
Exactly, yeah. The one big issue I had with the Switch, though, is the whole, like, there's only one AC adapter, and that plugs into your console, and then if you want to charge your actual device separate from the dock, you have to unhook it, so I bought 2.
Yeah, you just made out of money, too. Shit, you just going out buying accessories. Like, oh,
I have a credit card.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll say I'm probably
So is it
my Switch. Like I plan on buying a screen protector and maybe a dock for the things. I don't know.
So that's the thing. Like I bought a PS4 and I didn't need nothing else out the box. I didn't need nothing else. I didn't need to buy no other accessories or anything like that.
Yeah, I got the PS4, the controller. That was it.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need. That's all you should need for a console. You gotta go out and like plan to buy other stuff. That's just like what the fuck.
The $100 for the Pro controller, which I've yet to unbox because I don't know.
Whoa, back it up. Time out. What happened to play?
Whoa. $100 for a controller? And I thought PS4 controllers were ridiculous.
God damn it.
Actually, that sounds about right because I think here in America it's like 80, and then once you add that Canadian tax, probably
that sweet
I think it's like
Canadian dollar.
$69.99 over here.
Yeah, my Pro controller was
Switch trying to
was
make
$100, and then the Joy-Cons themselves are $79.99. So yeah, that they're $30.
Oh god,
that's just
for it's the Joy-Cons that are $80 and the Pro controller is like $70. Okay,
that's just for one Joy-Con, right? $80.
No, that's for a pack of 2.
Oh, okay. That's still bad. That's
still expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still terrible. Oh my god.
Oh my god. The Switch is the action figure under the consoles. It's just everything sold separately.
It really is.
Yeah. If you want a Switch, be prepared to spend about $700 on that.
No, thank you. I'll buy a new G.I. Joe.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but Nintendo's official charging grip is literally just the grip that comes with the console, but
with a battery on it. Yeah,
I've seen that. What is that? It's the exact same thing. Just like port for USB. Like that was stupid. You know, that should have came standard.
You know they're milking our money. Yeah, they know you're milking us for everything we have. Yeah, Canadian taxes suck.
Why do I have a feeling that just that
don't forget the SD card?
Why do I have a feeling that the Switch is not technically ready? That the tech department wasn't really ready if they have to do all of this accessory stuff. Feels like this thing is not finished.
Ready. Nintendo was desperate.
It definitely was. Did you see how many consoles were having issues? There's like a ridiculous amount of ports.
I seen that video.
So wait, this is the Xbox 360 Revering and Death all over again.
Well, people are having like they're
Very
getting things stuck together. Their Switch is just getting a black screen and never turning on again, and like
Someone I
Nintendo.
know
Okay,
had
this
to insert a headphone jack so their Switch could read their game cards, which made no sense.
Oh my god!
what the hell?
Yeah, like that's a legit thing I've seen a couple people have to do. Insert headphones so their Switch could read their games.
My friend Susan was at school playing her Switch. She was playing Zelda, and her screen just went black, and then she couldn't do anything about it. She was like, "Thanks, Nintendo. I have to send it away." Like 3 days after I got it. She literally.
Oh, and don't put your Joy-Cons on the wrong way, or else you're screwed.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I heard about that. Put the little protectors on and you try to take them off the way, you can mess them up.
Yeah, that looks like that could be easy to do too. You can easily forget which one you're putting on.
People were saying that they slide right on to the opposite one so easily that you're just like shit.
Oh wow!
Do you actually need those though? It's like
you don't need them, but I mean, of course, I don't know. I wouldn't want someone dropping my Joy-Con controller. I'd probably go like probably become the guy in Shadow's profile picture.
They do look like they make it like thicker to hold. Pause. But yeah, they do look like
yeah, they do become a little thicker.
I didn't even think about that. You said pause.
Oh, I gotta ask you, Gab. I know you did it. Did you taste the game?
No, I thought about making a video about that, but then okay, every time like it would get sexual. It's some just like screenshot that. It's like I was watching my amiibo unboxing. I was like, oh man, I should have worn a long sleeve shirt. It's just bad.
Man. Well, I'm definitely gonna do that with the Persona 5. I'm gonna kiss this game and everything.
Let's get physical, huh?
I just thought about.
Oh, you know what? Persona 5. It's gonna be my life.
Do a video saying, let's see if the Persona 5 disc tastes different. You'll go viral.
It tastes different. Yeah, it tastes better than Nintendo Switch.
Well, that's not hard.
So Gab, like, would you look somebody in the eye, tell them face to face, yes, you should definitely go out and buy a Switch right now?
Probably not. Honestly,
probably not.
The only other person I know that has one is my friend Zach. So, and me and him just literally sit in the same room and play Zelda, and that's like the only reason. It's just Zelda. That's it. A Zelda machine right now. Because
so
the Wii,
like Zelda,
I hated the Wii U so much I didn't even buy fucking Breath of the Wild for it.
Well, you hear it first here, people.
You could have brought it on the Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U.
Wow. I could have emulated it even because we have that now. Breath of the Wild is emulated.
I did that.
You did that, Shadow. Fuck you. Give Nintendo your money.
I have. Hell no. I don't deserve it. After the Wii U, fuck the Wii U. They ain't getting my money anymore.
Yeah, didn't you say you returned it right away or something like that?
Yeah, I returned it recently because my PS4 it messed up, so I need some credit. all that money to get a new PS4.
Yeah, but
if I had kept it, I definitely would have like broke it. Like took a sledgehammer to it, Triple H style, definitely. We get on Nintendo Switch stuff, guys. So we got all the questions out of the way because Gab is here. She can answer all your needs.
Okay, I guess is it true that Zelda runs better in portable mode than it does on like
yes, that's 110% true.
Like how bad are we talking here when we talking like it's
noticeable frame drops when you're running in areas with lots of grass. Noticeable. And when I play in handheld, it's like flawless. But you know why? It's because it's feeling it to like 1080p from 720, etc. And then when you play in handheld, it's only 720p.
That kind of makes me worried for the future games. Like sometimes you want to play like good console games, like on your big screen. But if they're making games like run better, like in portable mode, like will that be the future of Nintendo games? Like,
and like this is Zelda right here. So this has got to be their peak. Like this is Nintendo even behind
Yeah.
like the development here. So if a third party comes through, think they're gonna have any better shot?
Possibly. The one big problem I have too is they said that the 3DS isn't a successor to the 3DS, but the 3DS to me is like dead now. Like, what am I gonna play on the 3DS? A shitty downscale version I could play on my Switch?
I'm glad. I'm glad that they're not replacing the 3DS because I think the 3DS still makes a lot of money for Nintendo.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
But because that was the rumors before even the Switch even came out that it was going to replace the 3DS.
Oh, it definitely does. But the 3DS is also affordable.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think it depends on the type of games they come out with. Like for Pokemon, if they come out with a Pokemon game that's significantly better than Sun and Moon, then for the next Pokemon the game comes out, you know that I'm probably not even going to want to get it on the 3DS. I'll just wait for the Switch version to come out. So. Oh
yeah, I've had people tell me that if they make a Pokemon game, that sells it immediately to them.
But that's it depends on what kind of Pokemon game it is. If it's like the traditional portable game, like what was the latest one? I forgot. Oh, Sun and Moon, duh. Sun and Moon. If it's like that, then fine. If it's like the fighting game, I don't think it's gonna do that much. I mean, if they have a Pokemon Red and Blue
Coliseum 2 style.
Yeah, the Coliseum game. Yeah.
Wait, what?
If they have a Pokemon Red and Blue 2, honestly, like you go back to Kanto and like everything's in like 3D now, 100% in 3D now, and you can go to all the places and whatnot, the cities. Yeah, that would probably, I would probably buy a Switch right now if they announced that. Like honestly,
if they put every single region into one Pokemon game for the Switch, that'd be crazy.
Well, that's not. Well, that's probably not.
The poor Switch would just die from that.
I don't know why Nintendo doesn't even do 2 regions at this point, but I guess Gold and Silver were the only ones. Damn, Gold and Silver, that was like the best Pokemon games in my opinion.
I think it was because of the like leveling they had to do in that game. Like playing Pokemon Insurgents, the fan-made game, they did it smart where there's 3 regions in that game, and when you go to another region, you have to completely discard your old team and start over.
Oh, really?
If you remember in Gold and Silver, when you got to the Elite Four, they were only like in the 40s because that was only the halfway point in the game. And when you got to the second region, I
can't remember if the Elite Four of the Johto League was challenging to me. But I definitely remember the Indigo Plateau being a little bit challenging. But yeah, that's still fun. I mean, they should do that for the other games. I guess that's too hard nowadays. So, Nintendo Switch. Any more on that before we move on? Like I said, we got Gab here.
I mean, I can taste it on stream. I mean, on podcast.
Actually, yeah, I think people want to see that. I
doubt it. I'm like after work, messaging here, like watch a girl lick the Switch.
Oh God, I just
change the title.
That's a title right there. That's some views right there. That's some clicks right there.
Just put all the topics and then and Gabby licks Switch cartridge on stream.
Yeah.
Souls, I'm so sorry that I asked you for a taste test.
What was that? I saw Ingu Joe. I saw him do it, and I was like, nobody want to see you look a game, fam. Like, get out of here.
How do I even get the cartridge open or the game thing?
I just
want to know what it. I want to know what it tastes like.
No, please.
I can show them. I can show them how big it is. The little.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for it.
Oh God. No, please, Gab, please.
No, I don't worry, I won't do it.
Oh God.
Do it. No peer pressure here, but do it.
No, don't peer pressure her to do it, but do it.
All right, so Dan, do I have any questions about the Switch? Oh, so I asked everybody else here, Gabby. Do you think the Switch will be successful, or will by the next year will it be like irrelevant?
I think it will be successful, honestly.
It'll definitely do better than the Wii U at the very least.
Oh, hell yeah. Anything could be better. You could sell like, I don't know, a hot dog on an ice cream, and that would do better than the Wii U.
I know so many people that would eat that.
That's kind of disgusting.
Still better than Wii U.
Exactly.
I can't believe I bought that console.
Someone said upgrading from blowing cartridges to licking them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw that.
It's an upgrade.
If you want to see that, subscribe to my channel.
Oh, there you go, right there.
Hey,
shameless plug right there.
Hey,
well, shameless of shameless plugs.
I'm not shameless. I have no shame.
Hey, that's how you gotta be out here in these YouTube streets.
Yo, it's real. Like, if you want to stay up there, like, you gotta do something like that.
Yeah, look at Shadow over here with his 10K.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do a lot for that. A lot. Actually, I worked for that. Now I think about it.
You did work for that. Don't knock yourself. Take credit.
Yeah, shit. So what else we got here?
You guys already talked about Nier, I'm assuming, and.
Oh yeah, we talked about Nier. It's good. Blandrew's a bitch. No. Blandrew, I'm fucking with you if you listening. I'm fucking with you.
Eating my popcorn.
And Shintai too. He has it, but he hasn't played it either. What is wrong with these so-called Nier fans? I don't even understand that. I don't get that.
Hey, at least Shintai showed his collector's edition. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he got does that come with the figure?
Yep.
That he got? I'm not even sure.
I thought the thing would be bigger though, to be honest.
Nah, they ain't like Square Enix where they can come out with something that big.
I'm waiting for that big figure to come. You know they're gonna do a Play Arts. You think they're gonna do
yeah,
Quiet?
Definitely.
You remember how they did Quiet? They made hers have squishy boobs.
What?
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, the next
Shadow would.
What's his name? Hideo Kojima showed it off on the
facts.
Have you seen that Supersonico figure? Imagine if they did that to her.
Yeah, I would have. I need that figure. That figure is so nice.
Who needs a
Shadow,
girlfriend?
yours would be so messed up.
I have one right now. Just she doesn't know about this life. Oh, until Persona 5 comes out, then she'll know.
I mean, all I was gonna say was that I bought Nier and it hasn't even come out of the case yet.
Oh, see, it's understandable for you because you don't praise this, go in these gaming streets praising Nier like that. You know?
Well, it's just like Zelda first, Nier second. Sorry, Blandrew.
Oh,
that's the 2017 struggle right now. Too many games coming out.
Yeah, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nah, you guys don't have to worry about it. Persona 5 is gonna just take it all. Like, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's the only game you really need to play. Okay. All right. I love how this keeps coming back to the Persona 5 for me. So wait, yeah, like, so if you had to rate Zelda right now, what would you give it?
Oh, it would. That's really hard. I usually don't rate things on my channel. I just say, I'd recommend it or I wouldn't.
Oh, okay, all right. So
it would be like at least like high 80s, low 90s. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. What else can we talk about here?
Oh, yeah.
Go
ahead.
Nah, go ahead. What do you got?
Here's a quick topic. Somebody made on my video saying is the dodging mechanic in Platinum Games, is that getting stale or like what do you guys think? Personally, I said that yes and no. Like, yeah, it could be getting stale, but at the same time, I think it's like their staple. It's like, let you know it's a Platinum game.
Persona 5. I ain't say Persona 5, okay? Shut up, Master Jones. Somebody kick this nigga out. This guy.
Care Somalia.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, don't kick my boy out.
Anyway, yeah. No, I'm going to kick him out. I'm sorry. Something about dodge mechanics.
Yeah. So do you guys just think that the dodge mechanic in Platinum Games, do you think it's getting stale? Like, should they just keep it or just
I think the only real Platinum games I played were Vanquished, Bayonetta, and I think that's about it. But like for Bayonetta, it was perfect. I mean, I love how it stopped time if you got that perfect dodge off. Nier right now, I'm kind of getting used to it, and I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't played an action game in a real long time, probably. But it's kind of crazy how to dodge right now. I mean, if you dodge, she'll start doing some automatic combos and stuff like that. I mean, it looks fancy as hell. But I don't think they're. I think it's just right. I don't know.
I think that
Transformers game.
Yeah, they did. They had it in every game, like Transformers, Legend of Korra, what is it, Ninja Turtles.
I mean, it's a good mechanic if you dodge at the right time. I mean, like, because you should get rewarded for that, I guess, you know?
Yeah, I think that it's a cool mechanic for, like high-end, fast, action-paced games.
Exactly.
It lets me know it's a platinum game. It's their staple. It's their stick.
If you dodge,
you want to dodge.
Something for it. Yeah, exactly.
If you want to dodge, be rewarded for it. It's just simple.
Yep.
I think people be a little bit too nitpicky with platinum.
No comment because I haven't played a
platinum has.
Game.
Oh really? Oh.
They got a lot of them. You'll probably run into one of them eventually.
Yeah.
They got a lot of games.
You play Nier. You have Nier. It's not open.
Yeah, I was like, Nier. What did I say? Like 2 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah. See, you got Nier.
But if you
I am the JRPG goddess.
The JRPG god. Yes.
I say if you want to have a Platinum Games experience in a very fast time, play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. It's short, it's sweet, it's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a great.
I have the Metal Gear series. I just haven't given it a chance yet.
Well, then you should.
It's
relatively short and it's really, really good. Just try it. Take some time off Zelda.
Much. I think it was really good.
I gotta beat Zelda first, guys.
Oh yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, you gotta beat the game first.
Well, I mean, I'm just like I can go to the final boss, but there's so many side quests.
So, we're segueing back into Zelda. So the final boss is like really right there in front of your face. You can go there anytime you want.
Yeah, you can go there if you want. You can just go straight there.
Like, do you think there'll like be a way for to beat it at like level 1 as soon as you start the game?
Definitely, there's definitely going to be a way to beat it.
You would be surprised. Already, speedruns are already on.
Yeah, I've seen a speed run for like an hour, like beating Zelda, and within an hour.
I just want to say this, like with each boss, for each, well, I'll call them dungeons for now. There's like multiple different ways to beat them. There's not one set way like the past games. Like every time I talk to one of my friends about it, it's like, oh, I beat it this way. And I'm like, well, I use this and this and this, and I beat it that way. So there's no there's a lot of different ways to go about things.
Oh, shit. Excuse me. I didn't think Zelda was like that.
This is like the one Zelda that I'm actually, I am looking forward to playing. And I'm usually never really, all that hyped to play a Zelda game, to be honest.
You should be.
Well, just this one in particular.
Yeah, just this one in particular.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, this one's definitely catching my attention.
So since we're still technically on the Switch, we kind of went to Platinum Games there for a second because of Souls, but that's cool. You guys all saw the Switch presentation event, of course, when it first was announced.
Mm-hmm.
You had that Shin Megami Tensei game.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys honestly think that is? Do you guys think that's like Shin Megami Tensei 5, or I think it's honestly I think it's a remake of Apocalypse, honestly.
I doubt it's a remake just because it just came out.
I don't think it's a remake. I don't think it's Shin Megami Tensei 5 either. I think it's just going to be some spin-off series.
Yep, that's exactly what I was about to say. Because Nintendo likes to do those spin-off Shin Megami Tensei
Yeah,
games.
they're going to try. Yeah, they're going to make a spin-off, and it's either going to be good or bad. With Nintendo, that's how it is.
I don't know. You have to be careful with spin-off games by Atlas. They often include idols and stuff like that, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, the SMT series has a good track record, though.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
They did Devil Saga, Devil Survivor games. Pretty much all
Devil Survivor. I want Devil Survivor 3.
I want a digital Devil Saga 3.
That's what people say. Sometimes saying that they're saying it could be a Nocturne or it could be Digital Devil
But I
Saga or
doubt it's
something
any of those, just because the monsters from Digital Devil Saga is different from what was shown.
Yeah, but like we saw Odin from Apocalypse. That's what makes me think it's something to do with Apocalypse. Like each new demon that shows up in is in an SMT game. If they have a unique design and they're especially integral to the story, they usually don't carry over to another game. That's what makes me think it's Apocalypse.
During the trailer for the being shown, didn't they run through each entry of Shin Megami Tensei? At first, I thought it was like an HD collection. I thought it was like a collection at first because they went through all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe with the symbol for the series, they put I think like 25th on it or something like that for a split second. It was weird. I saw Games Explains analysis on it, but I can't remember. But yeah, they definitely lasted on Odin for like an extended amount of time. But they could simply just be using that design from now on because it's awesome. But who knows?
I just think it's just unused footage from Apocalypse, and they just showcased it, working on something.
Whoever it is, I'm excited for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Plus, they didn't say this in a trailer, but there's an article. This apparently is with a 3DS game as well, a new SMT game.
Oh yeah. See, that could be SMT 5.
See, now suppose it's a Switch version of the 3DS game.
Oh, that's what they're saying. Huh.
Well, actually, I think they said it's 2 different games coming.
Okay.
Oh, see, then that would make sense. Then SMT 5 would be on the 3DS, and then whatever that game is will be on the Switch. The other game would be on the Switch.
I would hope the Switch won't be the SMT 5 though, just because it's Unreal Engine 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't like Unreal Engine, honestly. I think it's a little bit choppy. Good. As anything else, basically.
Well, Unreal Engine 4 works way better than 3. 3 was not that optimized for consoles most of the time.
No, well, they use that for like Gears, right?
Yep.
I Gears of War did it right. Other games couldn't do it.
Yeah, I was like, Gears of War looks real good.
Yeah, Gears of War did it right, but other games couldn't do it.
Well, Gears of War was made by Epic Games, and they produced the Unreal Engine, so they knew how to tweak it, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, that makes sense. It gets outsourced, and then they don't know. Then those guys don't know how to do shit. What about Fire Emblem Echoes? You guys excited for that one?
I'm a bit cautious actually, for the simple fact the original Gaiden. It doesn't really have much of a story. It's one of those old school games where it's like, you are the hero, go defeat the kingdom. So if they don't like revamp it, a lot of people are actually going to be disappointed. But it looks like they are going for like the cutscenes and stuff. Like it could be another Shadow Dragon.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Shadow Dragon, I think that was the bad one, right? That was on the GBA. That people were saying that it was on DS. I can't remember.
DS.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was on GBA.
Yeah, and people say that was just a straight up port or something like that, and it was just terrible.
Yeah, they got to arrive with the sequel, but Shadow Dragon itself was not a good game.
But yeah, the thing is, like in the new Echoes game, you got all this stuff. Like it actually like almost plays like a regular RPG now, which you're going in dungeons and stuff like that. And it seems that even at the time, that was a natural progression to go with. But apparently, other Fire Emblem games didn't do this. So I'm thinking to myself, why didn't they go this route already with dungeons and enemies on screen, and you can go into battle?
Gaiden's pretty unique in that aspect. There was also a mechanic. I think it was Gaiden where you could actually unmount your mounted units, and like indoors they're forced to mount. I'm not sure if they'll bring that over though. It's like indoors you have to get off your mounts.
That would be something.
Oh, you had to get off your mounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again,
I can see them not bringing that back.
They didn't carry it over. They didn't carry over to the other Fire Emblem game. So I'm kind of.
I was about to say it's crazy. They'd be
why?
It'd be like a new
like that
mechanic
black
from an
sheep
old
in the
game.
series though. Things with Fire Emblem too. So. I sound like cautious because I'm not sure what they're going to keep, what they're going to change. Yeah.
I hope they
also,
don't
there was
change
no
much
supports in that game.
I hope they don't change much because I'm really interested in giving it a try, actually. Because I never played the original Gaiden. And also, those amiibos look cool, and I really want to buy them.
Oh, yeah, I got those on pre-order, too.
What's up, you people?
Yeah, there's no supports in Gaiden either, so.
What is the deal with amiibos? Why collect them? Why?
They're like Funko figures, just characters you like.
Guys, you're ripping on everything I like.
I'm actually really interested to see how they do that. Didn't they say it was like a open world type thing where you explore dungeons or something? Free roaming type of
It's not open world really. It's more like think of Awakening in a way with like the overworld. But you can like enter dungeons and stuff. It's hard to explain.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean though.
Okay, so I don't know. I look at it. I'm like a newbie Fire Emblem fan, so of course I'm hyped for it because I started with Awakening and Fates, and I'm almost inclined to say fuck Fire Emblem Fates. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward. Definitely gonna buy day one. So
I mean, I'm gonna
you guys
buy
play
day
on
one, but
I will likely get it day one. And with the appeal of amiibos, I just like collecting things. And when they first came out, their quality was trash, but they've actually gotten a lot better. And the Breath of the Wild ones are quite detailed, and the paint job's not too shitty. And the faces are normal. So, you know.
That's interesting. There's 2 Shadow Elites here now.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's weird.
You can never have too much of the god, the JRPG.
I would say which one's an imposter?
Which one's the false god?
Which one is the false god, the false prophet? One of them thinks Persona 5 is the worst game.
Oh, you kill that one immediately if you have to. That's a blatant lie.
All you gotta do is ask him, okay, who likes Persona 5? And if one says I don't, then kill him.
No, the one that hesitates is the false.
Or you could say if is Tharja the best girl and one says no, then you know. So speaking of best girls, you guys play Fire Emblem Heroes? No.
Ew. That's disgusting.
Wow. I only played a little bit. I didn't play too much.
I played it a little bit just to, review it, and after that it was just like, I shouldn't have put $10 into that game.
Oh my God.
I haven't even spent money on that game yet. Thank God. I mean, I didn't play that much. I only wanted Tharja, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, the quest for Tharja, the 2-hour stream. Or no, it was longer than 2 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit longer.
Someone's a shadow clone.
I honestly do think it's a good game. It's just that it's definitely gonna fall into that free to play. Well, it has fallen into that free to play model, but it's just gonna get deeper into that, and you're gonna need certain characters to even do like the most challenging missions and stuff like that. So it's like I'm not gonna be dropping money on this just to play this. I can't do it. I don't know how people honestly do that anymore. I mean, I was addicted, but now I realize the error of my ways. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not gonna.
It's like money. Gambling.
Just it's not that much of a payoff.
Yeah. Well, if you're really into it, then it can be. I've seen people sink hundreds of dollars into these types of mobile games.
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
One guy in Japan. Yeah, one guy in Japan to spend like $6,000 on that Grand Blue Fantasy game.
Good Lord.
And he still didn't get what he wanted.
Hey, remember that one kid that took his mother's credit card and spent like what was it, $10,000 on it or something, and he couldn't get it back for what game was it?
Oh yeah, I do remember
Candy Crush or something. I don't know, one of those stupid games.
See, I would think that was funny, but my stepbrother actually used my Xbox 360, like my Xbox account. Way back in the day, my mom left her credit card info on it and spent about $100 on DLC, and and he attempted to blame it on me.
Somebody got an ass whooping.
That is a dick move.
Well, no, my mom asked me, and I was like, honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. I was really confused because the only reason her credit card info was in there was to pay for my yearly Xbox Live or whatever it's called.
renewal thing, right?
Yeah, to renew it, and he just took advantage of that. So it's not funny when it happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Identity.
DLC sucks.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question for you. Are you going to buy the Persona 5 DLC?
That's an obvious answer. Yes, he is. Day one.
I mean,
gonna buy
it costs
everything.
more than the game itself, though, altogether. That's what I'm curious.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't do like a package
This is
or
the
something.
only thing that gets passed for me, okay? Anything Persona 5, even if it's fucker it, I'm gonna put it to the side. I will do it. I will buy comes out with that game.
Robo Shadow has entered the building.
All right.
That's dedication.
Okay. Well, come on. I've been waiting for this game for like 8 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And ever since like I finished Persona 4, well, the original on PS2 back in 2009. I've been waiting.
I'm not sure what I'll do because like every costume set has one costume in it that I want. So
yeah,
they all cost like $7
That's the same problem I have with Tails. I wish I could just buy one costume for each of my characters instead of buying a whole set of costumes that I didn't want.
Nope. Bandai
Namco. In Graces, you can buy just one outfit, but they changed it.
Oh, really? You could? I
yeah, you could do that. Just like the school outfits and Graces, they're looking pretty fly.
I didn't know that was possible. But yeah, all these outfits, they actually look really good.
I probably won't buy the Personas though, because they're just Personas.
Yeah.
Well, and they're probably
that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Persona 4 outfits.
Yeah.
I don't care about the outfits. Just let me play the game. The one thing that doesn't get me, I do like the purple ones though. Not gonna lie, the purple ones.
Well, the outfits do come with music and like an item you can put on your characters. So there's that.
The swimsuits. Oh, I mean, what?
Oh yeah,
swimsuits are free. Thankfully,
and it's free. Wow, I can't believe that. That's like the #1 DLC that everybody.
They look free. They look free though, don't they?
Yeah, they're not as detailed as you might want.
Yeah, they look kind of shitty, honestly.
Well, the point is to show skin.
It's just plain.
Well, the point is to show skin, so it has to look plain.
Also, check out the main character's smile in that picture.
Like he knows it.
Like
he knows it.
Like, he looks a lot like the guy from Catherine, though, right there.
Yeah,
that hair.
Oh yeah, Vincent. Yeah, he does kind of like. Maybe it is him. Maybe this is him back in the day. You know what? I'm not even gonna go.
No.
My question would be, what the hell happened, bud?
He's so stressed. There must be some crazy traumatizing stuff happen.
See, that's the one I want for the male character, the dancing all night outfit.
Yeah, actually
makes him look like he's a wankster.
Oh, the cat has an afro thing going on here.
I like the afro.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even see that. Wow.
I have no idea what the hell Ryosuke is wearing in that picture, but
I can't. Yeah, but the girl, she looks cool.
She's like the white girl in the rap video, you know.
That one white girl.
Fact.
Let's see.
Ooh, I like that one too.
I'll pass on those.
I like it.
I mean, I don't like it myself, but of course I'm gonna buy it. So
look at the little.
What is that?
Morgana has the like cute wings and the blue hair. Yes.
That blue hair, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, also, I hope before we buy this that we can actually see the other characters how they look.
Yeah, why is what's his name always in the back? We can't even see him
because he's the least important. What?
He's Berseria. That's why.
He's for Berseria.
That's pretty much what he is.
He has a lightning shooting pirate ship.
There's always one
free pass.
That looks kind of cool too.
I
don't know about Morgana.
Why does Morgana have wings in that one too?
Yeah, that's weird. It's like
I don't like that
yeah, and like the heart on the cheek. It's
pink,
magenta.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So on to the next one. This one is like my least favorite one.
Ew.
I don't care for
the one.
I like Morgana.
Yeah, she Morgana. What's her face?
Yeah, like Soul says, if you could choose one, I would just choose Morgana. Orpheus is a Personas. Like I said, they're going to be unbelievably weak.
Donatos.
But you're still getting it.
Like he's in his edgy teenage years.
Oh, that name reminds me of Grand Chase. Side topic.
What is that?
It was an MMO back in the day. I spent way too much time in. It got shut down, unfortunately.
Persona 3 costumes look actually pretty good.
Oh man, we got called casuals because we didn't know one of the characters' names.
Well, they'll be fine.
To be honest, I haven't really seen anything for Persona 5 really for the most part. Like except for the trailer that I saw like way back. That's the only thing I've seen.
No, I think it was like about one of the costumes. One of the characters' names was Trish, and we didn't know.
Oh, really? Trish? What is that?
Yeah. They were like, "That's Trish," and I was like, "I have yet."
Persona.
I barely dabbled into a Persona, so please.
I don't know anything about 1. Like 2 and over, I'm good, but not the original.
I never played 1. Well, I've tried to play 1 and 2 on numerous occasions, just couldn't do it.
I'm 3 and up.
Oh, there's a Catherine costume set.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this one definitely is good.
Oh, Morgana's. Morgana's. Little baby.
Oh, he has horns now.
And the sexy outfit. I did that.
Yeah, he's got the pimp.
Yeah, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't it the like neckbeard hat?
He got that Gucci shirt on the main character though.
And of course, what's her name? I forgot her name. What was the girl's name?
Anne.
Oh, Anne. Wow, how did I forget that?
That's such a basic name.
Yeah,
I was about to say she looks more like a Ashley.
No, she looks like a Catherine, like some long ass, like, delicate.
Oh
name.
yeah, like,
her name is Anne. Blonde dude is Ryuji. Main character is of course main character, and everyone knows Morgana.
I think I know this stuff, but I haven't really looked at anything. I stay away from anything Persona 5 related, really. And I think that's
because you said your subscribers were trying to spoil the game for you already.
Yo, oh my god. If this shit turns out to be true, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I can't help it. I look at my comments, and then this one idiot said something, and I was like, fucking kidding me. Because it's basically the end of the game almost.
Bro. Don't care.
Hey, I think
there will be a lot of experience from this game. The ending will not be the most important thing.
All I know is all the characters, their personas, and all the music.
My what?
Are you going to platinum the game?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna play like 50 different times, so I have no excuse not to platinum the game. Unless the platinum is like really stupid and impossible. Like play as a character for like 500 hours or some shit like that. Like I don't know if you guys ever seen the Star Ocean trophy requirements.
Oh yeah.
Like if it's like that, I ain't doing
I've ever seen.
Yeah, like if you platinum any Star Ocean game or have all the achievements, you have no life. No, you have no life. Okay, that's just all there is to it.
I'm real talk. I just barely platinum. I think I only platinum 1 game, and that was only because I was pretty much done with it to begin with.
I platinum Walking Dead, like the Tall Tale game. But that's only because after you play all the chapters,
I'm sure that was easy.
Yeah, you get the platinum. And I ain't gonna lie, I felt good as hell. I was like, oh shit, I want to get other platinums. And I was like, nah, it's too much work.
Yeah, you do feel accomplished because when I got the Sunrun Kagura Platinum, I was like, oh, that felt good. I can show this off.
Ooh, those
only 2 I ever did were Tales of Vesperia and SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. That was it.
Yeah, were those easy? No, Vesperia couldn't have been easy.
Vesperia 360.
Oh, Vesperia, okay.
My apologies.
I'm sure that was hard because
if you can hear my cat, she likes to screech if I don't give her attention.
Yeah, that's the thing about my cat too. If I don't give him enough attention, he'll start bothering the crap out of me. He'll start scratching my leg.
We've already started our cat family.
Since we talked about Samurai Code, Souls did. Well, real quick, Souls, was that like, is it easy to platinum that game? Do you just have to play?
It was the one on the first one.
Oh, the Vita. Okay.
What is it called? Shinobi Versus.
Shinobi Versus. Yeah. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get the next game.
I got it, but I didn't even bother platinuming it.
Nah, the newest one that's coming out.
Festival. Oh wait, the beach.
The beach thing. Yeah, the water gun.
No, I don't like the theme water guns and all that. I don't think I'm gonna get that one.
I am so getting that.
I think I'm gonna pass. I need me some slicing and dicing action.
I'm sorry, but Senran Kogura is actually pretty good. Well, besides the boobs and the okay, that's the only thing. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, I am looking at it for the boobs. Okay, leave me alone. Okay. Yes.
I mean, who ain't?
We all talked
about? They got that game. Seriously, come on now.
Exactly. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be like, oh, the story is actually pretty good. Oh, the mechanics are amazing. Shut the fuck up. You know damn well you.
Oh, speaking of Senran Kagura, they're finally releasing that Iki Tosin DLC. That was.
Oh yeah, I was surprised about that.
Me too.
They honestly doing that.
Yeah.
They had licensure issues with that, and I was like, oh shit, no way. Yeah, it's actually coming out to Steam too. So I gotta buy that too. I gotta buy that too Friday. Fuck. Oh man. But supposedly the Senran Kogura Shinobi Versus, it sold really well on PC and Steam.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You would be surprised.
I watched Ikitos in the first season. It was funny in English.
I couldn't do it because there was a time in my life where I was really hardcore into Ichi, or is it called Ichi anime? Well, perverted anime.
Yeah,
harems and shit, panty shots everywhere and shit like that. I was into that, but there was a line, and I was like, I can't do it. There were just some shit I couldn't do it on.
Speaking of which,
getting to know the real Shadow.
Cross-Ange.
That was back in the day. Now really? I can't do it.
I think Cross-Ange is one of the best. Well, not best one, but one of the better ones as far as ecchi go. I'm enjoying it.
I agree.
Isn't that there's lesbians in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whole lots of lesbian sex.
I have a genuine question, a point to add.
Okay.
Good.
So, I know most of you have probably dabbled in Kingdom Hearts, but I have yet to. So, I'm going to be picking up the 1.5/2.5 remix, which has 6 games in it. This, I've never bought a Kingdom Hearts game before. What should I expect?
A bad
story. And do you think it's worth the value? Because I know they do package these games up frequently.
I think that's worth the value because you're getting a lot of
definitely
games
worth
and a lot of content.
Yeah. Just don't expect to understand the story. Just have a Wikipedia. Just have a Wikipedia every 10 seconds. When you get to the end, probably to figure out what's going on.
I'll jump through a couple hoops on the internet to get to the end.
Yeah. I gotta say, one is probably gonna be hard to play through though. I tried replaying it back when it came out on PS3, and I couldn't finish it.
Was it bad? Did it look bad or something?
No,
has it aged? Or
yeah, the combat kind of felt dated to me.
Clunky, yeah, it looks clunky.
Yeah, but 2, I can play that anytime.
Oh, really? I didn't think of that. I was thinking about buying the Kingdom Hearts thing collection, but I was like,
I'm still gonna get it. Yeah, I'm still gonna get the collection as well, just because I want to stream it this time around because I couldn't do it on my PS3.
But yeah, definitely, it's a good place to start. Just don't expect to understand the story. That's about it. Because does anybody know the Kingdom Hearts story here, beat by beat?
Yes,
I know of it, but I couldn't explain it to.
So wait a minute. How many Master Zenmans are there?
I think 13 technically, because he made. Well, that's a spoiler. I won't say it. Never mind.
Xemnas always reminds me of Orochimaru.
I was like, what the fuck?
Xemnas always reminds me of Orochimaru, always trying to take someone's body.
He took what kind of spoiling it for Gab here?
Yeah, I was
don't spoil it.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Already. Did anybody play 2.8?
Actually, no, I haven't. I wanted to wait for a price drop because that's too much for
it's really expensive,
People were saying that that 0.2 chapter just wasn't worth it really.
Yeah. I mean, I paid probably $30 for it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll pay that for it.
You can put her in cat ears. Isn't that cute?
I like that they're doing the customization thing. I'm not gonna lie, I am liking that. But
come on, guys, it was a joke.
No, I'm serious. I actually like that. But I feel as though they could have done a little bit more with the customization.
Yeah, they definitely. Yeah.
It's a little bare.
They were telling you guys to stop butchering the story of Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck that story. I'm sorry, but that story just got out of hand for me. I mean, I got it up to Birth by Sleep, I think, But then after that, I was like, I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't even care anymore. Just come out with Kingdom
Birth by
Hearts 3.
Sleep is what killed my interest in this overarching story.
Well, Birth by Sleep was good to me. I loved it when I played it on PSP.
Oh yeah, Dream Drop Distance was awesome. I will say that the mechanics they did in the 3DS was really good.
Like Kingdom Hearts has always been good for gameplay, but story for me, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, gameplay is where it's at.
All right, the story of Birth by Sleep, I hated. Gameplay was cool.
Oh, you didn't like Birth by Sleep? I thought that was probably the best
good.
one. Yeah,
I thought that was good. I
can tell you
way more
one
explained.
moment that I was like, this is stupid, and trying to say without spoilers.
I think it was
mostly when you find out Masters. Well, he wasn't even Masters Xehanort, I think. Just Xehanort's like big scheme with Ventus, like what he wanted to do. That was when I was like, yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah. But I think that one was probably the best told story in the series. The rest of them,
I can see three. Yeah, from 3 different perspectives, pretty much. That's why. Yeah, I liked it, but I will admit, because I played all 3 of them, and by the time I got to Aqua's, because I think that was the best way to play with Aqua last, I just got tired of it because you were going back and forth. You were going back to the same worlds, pretty much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we got one more topic because we technically ran through these. So there's rumors about PlayStation 5 coming out like next year. To come back with the Scorpio.
Yeah, I doubt it. They just released the Pro. Like it's too soon.
Yeah, it's way too soon.
That's what I'm thinking. Like you have a good foothold right now in the gaming industry. Like you are the best right now.
Yeah, that's another thing. They're winning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why would you come out with 5? Well, unless the Scorpio is that powerful.
I was vastly impressed with the fact that, well, I guess I already knew this was coming. The PS4 had the most exclusive titles out of all the different systems.
Well,
definitely.
I mean, if you sell the most consoles, you probably have the most exclusive titles.
Exactly. Yeah. And then the Xbox One had only like two more than the Wii U. Isn't that stupid?
Yeah, the Xbox. Yeah, they're just. Well, they ain't winning.
They're slacking right now.
Yeah.
Well, they're not doing bad. Like they're not doing Wii U bad, but they're still there. They're like behind.
Well, since we're on the topic of Xbox and we're talking about RPGs, what about Scalebound?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I was actually looking at that game. Saying it's like a really good game, but it did look kind of plain.
When they got to that multiplayer,
would have been one of my reasons to pick up an Xbox One.
I was really
too. Wow. I just can't believe it got canceled. Like I thought it would be like one of the best Xbox exclusives. Well, when I found out that it was actually exclusive, because I thought that was multi-platform.
Here's the thing, like I really didn't want to get canceled, but if it wasn't going to release on PC, do you guys think it would have sold well?
No.
Well, yeah.
Well, like, is it like primarily like a Japanese game or something like that? Because it kind of seems like it was like a Devil May Cry or something like that.
Yeah, it's made from Platinum Games.
Yeah,
same creator.
Oh yeah, Platinum Games. Platinum Games making a lot of games. No wonder they had to cancel it. No wonder they had to cancel it because they couldn't do it.
Apparently, that was one of the reasons for its cancellation. Because the creator, like on Twitter, said a while back, like, is Microsoft screwing with me or something like that.
Yeah, I was about to say they thought they were getting screwed over.
Microsoft can't afford to be doing that. They got nothing. They got no exclusives. They shouldn't be that picky.
Yeah, the thing about
like people talk.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to say the thing about Microsoft. Go ahead.
So,
you go ahead.
Somebody.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just real quick. I just thought that, like, because people were telling me, like, oh, Microsoft actually had exclusives, and they were naming Crackdown 3. And I'm like, when was Crackdown 3 announced again? How come it's not out by now? Like, what the fuck?
I forgot.
That game was announced so long ago. Exactly. Like, now they're just named it. They, like, came out with it, like, oh, Crackdown 3 is also coming out. I'm like, nigga.
And Crackdown wasn't also
if I can think of right now.
Exactly. Like, now you're putting it up there. You're putting it up there like one of the best.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It never was. Like, now you're just hyping it up because that's the only game you got.
Well, I think what messed it up too is the fact that they made it be the guinea pig for what was the cloud gaming or something. That held it back.
Yeah, I remember that. People were telling like the cloud, like, oh, the power of the cloud is gonna be what's put Xbox into the map, into the future, or some shit like that. And like, have they taken advantage of that? I don't think so.
Nope.
But yeah, Xbox has no exclusives. PS4 has everything, and Xbox has to do something soon. I think they might actually go the path of the Wii U and might just come out with a new system. The Scorpio system.
Like a handheld.
No, not like a handheld, because they need to get the American market. Because unless the Switch actually does numbers and like it actually, unfortunately, if it does sell like the Wii, then there might be a problem. Like we might honestly get a Vita 2 for Xbox or something like that. That's one of the reasons I don't want to see the Switch succeed. Because I don't want no more gimmicks. Just put a controller in my hand.
I can see Sony coming out with something to compete against the Switch because they always like to one up the competition. Like when the Wii came out, they came out with their little move. When the Kinect came out, they came out with their camera.
But they've already had that. What is it called? When you put, they already put a patent in for something that looked very similar to what the Switch was.
Yep. I can't remember what it's called either. But yeah,
the Switch 2.
I think they're coming out with something similar to it, though. Well, I don't know if they're coming out, but they're working on something similar.
Oh, well, that's kind of the reasons. Okay, so it's time to get out of here because I kind of went way too long with this. How long have you been here? It's almost 3 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah,
give or take.
Shit, I kind of went way too far. So yeah, this was good. Resurrection of HPMP. I didn't think we would go that long. So let's go with the and shout out to the 42 people watching. Love you guys, even though you're not really chatting that much. That's cool. That's cool.
We got a lot of people in the chat though, actually.
I haven't really been paying attention to the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
I've been watching them just to make sure nothing horrible's happening.
Oh yeah, I had a question from Twitter that I had to answer. I forgot what it was. I think it's what did I think of 4 games? I think one of them was.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Do you remember what games they were? I forgot. I know it was Xenogears, Suikoden, Tales of Berseria,
Valkyrie Profile.
I think it was Valkyrie Profile. I never really messed with Valkyrie Profile. I think I played. What was the one that was on PSP? I can't remember that.
Lenneth.
I played that one.
Remake of the first Lenneth.
Yeah, I played it. I died. It was pretty hard. I thought it was pretty hard.
One of those games I've always played but never finished.
Me too.
Someday.
That cutscene to be.
I thought it was pretty cool. It was Tales of Berseria. I gave my thoughts about Tales of Berseria. Really excellent game. Probably in my top 5 Tales of games, definitely.
Same.
Xenogears. We did talk about Xenogears too. Xenogears, excellent game. Phenomenal.
We'll have to wait 3 weeks.
Suikoden, I never really dabbed into the Suikoden games. I think I played the one on DS, Telekis, or whatever it's called. Played that one. I thought it was okay. I never actually finished it. I can never get into those. But yeah, those are actually received as good games. Yeah, guys, that's it. I appreciate you guys coming out here. I really do.
Is it outro time?
It is outro time. So, Gab, you want to go ahead?
I will start, I guess. So, I like to do JRPG / gaming related videos on my channel, GabMew. I upload weekly most of the time. So, if you want to come to my channel and see what's up, it'll probably be linked in the description because Shadow does that. But yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm glad I could be here for the resurrection, even if I did make a late entrance.
It's good that you did because we did talk about the Switch, and we need somebody that actually has a Switch.
Yeah, you came right on time.
Yeah, you came right on time. I didn't even say that.
We do Nightmare next.
Yeah, Nightmare. Go ahead.
Well, it's Nightmare Alpha. I do stuff on the internet. You can find anime reviews. Next week, I hope to do something. I'm not sure, but there is coming something, and you will find it on the channel. Yeah, there is a link in the description. You can subscribe me if you want, but you don't have to.
A potential visual novel coming soon.
Hey.
That was only hypothetical.
Is it gonna be hardcore? Is it gonna be like hardcore stuff in there?
I don't know. I don't write this thing, you know. It's Shintai who should write for it.
Shintai, I'm sure it will.
Shintai has a sick mind, so I wouldn't be surprised.
He likes Berserk.
Yeah. So go ahead, Souls.
Okay, yeah, this is Souls. You can check me out as Solo Souls. I like to do like games that have online battles, mostly like the anime type stuff. I'm gonna branch out and do other stuff too, so definitely, yeah, check me out.
Bio.
Thanks for having me on as usual. You can check me out on my channel, Battles of Karaga. I'm also pretty active on Twitch. Haven't been uploading recently, but I am going to get back into uploading videos. My next big video plan is actually top characters I want to see in Fire Emblem Warriors. So if you want to see that, be sure to swing by the channel.
Time out. Pause for a second. Is Starjo on that list?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, yeah, I seriously was gonna kick you out early anyway. But...
It's like you said that with a question mark at the end.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
excluded like
did.
characters, but Tharj is on there.
What?
Like I didn't put Marth or Robin because they're like shoo-ins.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty much, yeah, they're guaranteed.
As long as Starj is on there, we're good. All right, so this is Shadow Elite, the JRPG enthusiast.
You got it.
Which one? Yeah, Shadow Elite, JRPG enthusiast, JRPG god here, and thanks for coming out, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.